be a regular mainstay. I like this.
There you go. There you go. And you with Joe.
Yeah. Always Jody Joe.
I work out with Joe all the time.
Jody
I
Joe.
used to get back to the gym.
And I'm your boy G. Got the book coming out called Getting the Draws. It'll be out soon.
Here we
Getting
go.
Damn.
Oh wow.
What's the book gonna be about?
How to get the draws. Tommy from Morning Night.
You said literally, not figuratively, guy. Okay. So we got an action-packed show today.
Which one?
I
I
got
didn't
an
record my face and everything.
Yeah.
Me too. You
You
need to
ain't
see.
run for
No, not yet.
You need to see cord, don't you?
Nah, this one right here.
Okay.
You good.
I got everything up in there.
I know, right?
It's cool.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, cool. So I got a serious question for everybody today. I think the first one we're gonna kick it off with: should you cash out your crush to get your attention?
As a man or as a
Wait,
woman?
explain
I
that.
feel like it's either or though.
Wait, explain
Okay,
that
so
again.
break it down.
please.
Cash app for the.
Oh, I gotta break it down for
For the
OG.
doctor.
You gotta break it down for Final
OG. No offense, back in the day, you know how you had Western Union?
Yeah.
Now it's on your phone. If that makes sense to you.
I wouldn't trust it though. I had him, but I took them all off my phone once
Okay.
I found
So
out
that
they
would-
had bugs in them.
But that what Cash App is.
Right.
Cash App is a way to send money without going up to the office. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
So he's asking, say you saw a young lady at the gym you like, and y'all just talk, but y'all got each other number, but y'all ain't no talk about dating or nothing. Would you send her a Cash App, a couple dollars, just to get her attention, let her know that you're trying to talk to her?
Well, if she need bus fare home, I would.
There you go.
But that's
bro.
it.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, got a celebrity in the building. from Drip Your House.
Drippy.
The CEO there.
Yeah,
What's up, Dre?
I think initially just meeting the lady, I think bus fare home would be game, but I'm not gonna be paying no bills up front.
It's all good. Oh, let me introduce
know.
my homeboy Dre. You got my homeboy Dre here, aka Trust, from the All Stores Group.
What up, though?
Also, he owned his own company called what's it called, Dre? I'm sorry.
Drip this house and God is good.
There you go.
Hey, Dre.
So the question he just asked was, would you cash out a crush just to get her attention?
Yeah, for sure.
There you go.
Why though?
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Why?
Because you know nowadays with all these different ways of trying to meet women and people connecting, sending somebody a cash app out the gate, let them know that you ain't playing, that you got it. You know what I'm saying? You come to and you mean business, and that's just how I look at it. Now, when I was younger, I was just playing around, but now I'm a little older, so. You know,
Okay.
I got a
you
bill
let 'em
right
know what
here.
you got.
Can you cash?
Well, me,
app?
She said I got a bill.
You cash app.
We got a light bill.
I got the.
1, 4, 5, 4. Yeah.
You can cash at me like
The
about
only way I can do
600.
that,
Okay.
if I'm if I'm out to eat and the waitress super bad, she my type, big old ass, super thick, whatever.
oh my gosh.
And I don't have no cash over, so I got to cash up her a tip. In the tip, I'm gonna say, hey, I don't know you with somebody, but I like to get to know you.
That's
but
more
me,
understandable.
But me being on Facebook with all the chicks I know to send them a cash out, inbox them.
Well, no,
couldn't do
I
it,
would
though.
never do that on Facebook.
No, I'm
know what
telling
I
you,
mean?
just a chick that, because you got to know her now, the cash app, right?
No, not at all. You can meet somebody and say, hey, listen, I want to treat you to lunch tomorrow. Matter of fact, what's your cash app? I'm gonna send it to you. You know what I mean? And that could be your introduction to them because now you got their information. You know what I mean? So when you speak to them, you can literally speak to them through Cash App.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So
Period.
how I heard that question.
Okay, I want to hear it. She didn't break it down.
Because
You ready to break
everybody,
it down?
how I heard that question was basically like, so say I'm just walking down the street, or maybe I passed you by before,
Right.
and you want me to notice you because I don't notice you that way, and then all of a sudden, like, hey, hi, here's the cash app for you.
You
I'm
said
gonna
that
send you
chirp.
lunch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what's your cash app?
Sound
Right.
creepy.
You know, that's what I'm saying. But see, that's
creepy.
listen to
That
the
do
way
sound
that
creepy.
it was.
That
That's
sound
what the
creepy.
question
The way I
was.
interpreted it.
Now I get what you're saying. What we mean, you know what I'm saying. However, just somebody asked me what's my cash app, and then all of a sudden I get a
you
cash
gotta-
app with
nah,
$5 or
it had to be
$10,
the right
and it's
contact.
like, hey,
Right.
here's my
I
number.
think more
Call
like
me.
$1.
No, but you
But that's
said
what I'm
that-
saying.
no,
Like, it's
no,
the
no.
respect.
You said,
You
girl,
said
dollar.
you said to get my attention. So
Exactly.
speaking on me, am I getting someone attention or are they getting me attention?
Well,
My
you
attention.
got to flip the thing. You're a woman.
Right.
Would you do it to a dude?
No, I wouldn't.
Why
Would
not?
you do it to a dude?
I
Would
wouldn't.
I send a guy a cash app to get his attention?
No.
Hell no.
Why not?
No, and
Why
I
not?
wouldn't. And
Why
I
not?
wouldn't.
I wanna hear
hold
this.
on.
Okay,
Okay,
but
let me say
see,
it.
you
Hold
have
on.
to break that down because the way you're saying it is just, hey, I'm gonna send this guy a cash app because I want him to
so,
notice me.
I mean,
what he's gonna
But you
notice
I
said
want her
about
now
me.
what she got to say.
Okay.
I got to hear this one.
I don't know. I want to speak on both. Well, one is gonna be a no for me sending cash out to a man. Like, No, I don't think that's attractive. And then I wouldn't want a man sending me cash out for my attention, because it's like, now you're teaching me that I could just use you for money, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion. I don't feel like a man giving me money is like, what are you teaching me? So I feel like you need to walk up to me and speak to me like a man, not let me send you some money for your attention. You're not going to get my attention. If anything, you're going to get my attention just for your money. I'm going to be using you for your money, not for let's go and longevity, let's speak. You know what I'm saying? Dates. I don't want that.
This is the thing. And I got you. And that's what's up. But, you know, the roles reverse at a certain point, depending on who you're dealing with. Right? So you can meet a guy and maybe it do seem like you're going to use him for money. But before you know it, you end up really starting to like this guy. And he had to put a move down on you from the very beginning. You didn't even see it coming. But listen, though, the context of the cash out would be like, say for instance, the context for the ladies, the context would be, look, the context would be you in a club, numerous amount of guys that came up to you. You look beautiful. You at your best. You sitting there with your girls. So many dudes that came up. You know, dissing dudes left and right, left and right. And the guy come up to you and say, hey, I ain't trying to talk to you. I'm not trying to talk to you, but I just want to let you know you're beautiful. Right. I want to treat you to lunch tomorrow. What's your cash out?
How about you just slide me a 50?
Cash out, bow, you get it. He send you $15, $20 for lunch tomorrow, and he walk off. Check it out. Check it out. He send you $25, $30. He walk off. You don't see him for the rest of the night. People still try to talk to you, and that's it.
They're asking you for the attention. Therefore, you're going to grab my attention, and that attention, you're grabbing them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no, let me see your cash app and I'm going to leave. No, it's I want your attention. Therefore, I want everything after that.
But the context was you in the club, and so many guys have already tried to get your attention. So everybody is already trying to get your attention. And this guy comes up to you. He said, I ain't trying to do all that. You look beautiful. You and your girls have a good night, but I do want to treat you to lunch tomorrow. What's your cash app? You so used to giving your cash app out anyway, you just give it to him. He send you $25. He walk off. He don't worry about it no more. The next day when you go to lunch, you look at it. Maybe he send you another one and say, hey. Hold on. Maybe he send you another one and say, hey. Hold on. Maybe he send you another one and say, hey, you know, have a good day. I just want to let you know
I'm only going to want you for your money at that point.
Right.
I don't want nothing else.
And again, you may think that.
That's the only money attention.
Again, you may think that, but somewhere down the line, it may flip.
I get his.
It may, but me at that point, I'm using you.
But see, I only flip flop when you fuck her good, because you get all the cash in the world.
Exactly.
Right, then she really gonna put you the money.
I get where he's
you
coming
cash
from.
out her, and she
listen.
take the date and take the money and go get something to hit you up. I appreciate that, and then you fuck her. You ain't cash out but no more.
Damn, so you got to fuck after you get a $25.
I fuck you before we do anything.
You gotta fuck before you do
I'm not
anything.
finna pay.
You gotta fuck before you do anything.
You get home and pussy.
It's called down payment.
I'm not opening my legs to anybody that I don't know or trust.
It's a down payment.
I'm not doing that.
That's what it is, a down payment.
To each their own, though. That's why it's called to each their own.
I feel like with the cash app
To
thing,
each their
though.
own. Well, you gotta do what works for you. We got a homeboy. I ain't gonna say his name. His name start with a C. He put $1,000 to the side for every chick he meet.
Oh wow!
And once the $1,000 up, he done fucking with her.
Right.
That's interesting.
That's a different view. That's a different view right there.
That's a whole bill.
Is he just sending
that's
money?
definitely
You probably know this man.
It's definitely
You know this man.
know.
I know he know him.
I know him.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, she do. She know him because he done tried to jump on
But
him.
it's definitely a whole bill.
It's a whole bill.
It's definitely a
Somebody
whole
put
bill.
that
No,
in.
and that's how he explains it as a whole bill.
You'll know when you see him.
I don't even want to.
Hey, what's the next one, Joe? That's
Hold on, I want to answer it real quick.
Go ahead.
I do feel with the cash app, I don't see no wrong way of viewing it right there. If you speaking to somebody, let's say for a whole week, you speaking to somebody, right? You saying hi, you know, it's just casual, and y'all may not never like sat down and actually network like that, and then maybe someone he's like, hey, I want to be nice, let me send you 25, you know, for some lunch. What you eating today? Or he want to say, hey, I want to send you some roses or something like that. Here you go ahead and pick you out something that you like. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. I think as a person, you will find it more of a sentimental gift, if anything.
I agree.
I think it's sentimental, though.
After a week,
But you know,
okay,
the diplomacy.
creepy, like, hi, I want to holler at you. Here, give me your
If
cash
he's
app.
your crush, she has to see you for multiple times. It can't be just see you right off the back and like, oh my God, love it first sight. You know what I mean? You gotta like see a person for a minute.
That question was
But
presented.
see, it's a different way of
I'm hearing it.
No, I mean like if I say cash up your crush, that
Go
means
ahead,
somebody been
'cause
crush
he
for a while.
haven't
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
talk,
yeah.
talk,
different
OG.
way of approaching it. It's just like a sister took me out yesterday. We went to see Mission Impossible.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on, Doc.
All right, OG.
Come on, Doc.
Yeah.
Poured me a drink, some
Oh, she bought you a drink. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she told me to fill the glass up.
Fill it up, huh? To the brim.
Oh.
To the brim.
Oh, okay.
That's what she said, though. To the brim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come on, Jose. Fill the
Period.
glass.
Okay. She took you on a date.
In
Period.
her car.
In her car, in her
Came and
gas.
got you.
And her
That's
gas.
right. That's what you do.
But guess what the trade-off is? I have to speak at one of the forums that she's giving next month.
It's called a cause and effect.
Okay.
Cause and
Yeah,
effect.
she
right
got
there,
money.
man.
See, most of the people in the professional world, to do that, I'm being a doctor, to actually do raw money in that way, it's like these women got money. I'm just going to bring it to you in terms of the wealth distribution in the black community. 3/4 of all the black professional are black females. They got all the money. They don't need our money at this level. Not now. Maybe in the 50s and the 60s when I came along, it was that sort of thing where they were looking for the guy to help them, But now these ladies got the money. Go up in the hospital down the street there, BJC, and look at all them docs and them nurses, and they making 6 figures. The black male is at the bottom of the socioeconomic pole. So a lot of brothers ain't got it like that. But on the professional level, it's a
I don't see
It's all about
You said
sex.
niggas the cash and never stop
these
giving.
women are thirsty.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Look at that
Hold on.
Let Dre hit it. Let Dre hit it.
Joe, I know you're trying to land a plane.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna let you land a plane.
Okay.
And you are absolutely right.
thirsty?
But you know what?
I'm
Nah,
talking about
hold
on
on,
the
nah,
average, not everyone, but I'm talking if you take
Okay.
the averages. Look at these women
I
who driving
agree.
these Benz, going up in West Florissant to the Planet Fitness up there, and look at the cars in the parking lot, driven by sisters.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you
Absolutely.
look at that, what you think they going home to?
Hey, listen,
a guy,
and-
loving guy?
No.
Most of them are going home to
Go
love.
through their phone right here. The first 3-4 motherfuckers. Excuse, can I curse?
Yeah.
The first 2 or
Breakfast Club
3
here.
motherfuckers in their phone is bum ass niggas. I guarantee you. But they riding around with their head up high. So I'm gonna say this: you can't be the shit unless the motherfucker next to you is also the shit. So let me say that in contrast to everything you said.
I got my psychologist.
All right, so on that note, I got a question for all the females out there, though. I got a question. I want the females to answer first, though. As a woman, let's say you making like 80 to 100K a year, right? And you meet a guy at the club and he working at fucking Wingstops or something, like making 30 stacks a year or whatnot. Would that man have an opportunity with you, though?
For me, absolutely.
Okay, why?
The reason being, okay, so once you live a little life, okay, I was raised to basically understand to, always have your own regardless, okay?
Okay.
Being to the fact that, or the history of the black male, okay, and what has happened to him, maybe his hardships, okay?
Okay.
Now, you get to a certain point, okay, you can have what they would call a baller. What was that? The word baller. Okay. You can have a baller. Okay. And he gives you money and that's all he got for you. Okay. Other than the money, he ain't got nothing but bad verbiage to you. His tone is disrespectful to you. Okay. That man that works at Wingstop, okay, he might have a dream. He might be the best guy you could ever come across. Okay. He knows how to treat you. He knows how to talk to you. Okay. Now, just keeping it on the surface, yes, I would. Being that he may just have a better personality than this man who feels like he has arrived and he deserves better or whatever. But then the tricky part to that is that man that works at Wingstop might also have his own business too. So just because he's at Wingstop or he's at the McDonald's don't mean turn your face or stick your nose up. Because one time I worked at McDonald's. I was also the housekeeper. So
See, everyone
I'm
ain't
gonna
like that.
respect it.
Okay.
You feel
Everyone
me?
ain't like
Okay.
that, though.
Dropping the
Good
fire.
answer, though.
That was a good answer. What about you,
that.
Nana? You
That's
got
a great
a
answer.
answer?
Yeah.
Me personally, yes, he would get a chance because I've been in a position where I had more than the man. He would get a chance. Speaking because I have a mom who does everything on her own. She got her own. You know what I'm saying? I would say yes because as long as he can prove that he's a hardworking man and, like you said, respectful and he's a good person and that he has goals, because I feel like me personally, I want to date a man who has goals, because it's like if I can help you build that, you just need to, build it with me and more. You know what I'm saying? As long as you can prove that you can go above and beyond and do better in life, then I think that's cool, because if we build it together, I think you're gonna be able to be at that point where you're gonna have more than me, and I feel better as a man and stuff like that.
Let me say this. Hey, great, that's some great answers, y'all. So basically, these guys, these young guys that ain't got their stuff together, or older guys, are gonna use y'all as bridges to get to where they need to go.
Church.
Right? So what I tell my daughter is 25 years old, and what I tell her is we don't date nobody with potential. We don't care about potential. Either you have it or either you don't. But listen, it's no disrespect. What you say to him, you say, hey, I think you're a great guy, but right now we in different places, and so when you catch up just a little bit more, I'ma be her. You know what I'm saying? And what he's gonna do is go find somebody to be a bridge to get to my daughter.
But
that's all I'm saying. I just teach her not to be a bridge.
You know what
that's
is?
all.
That is life experience. So
exactly,
there is definitely an age gap, and at one time I was probably your age, and I've done that.
Girl, you ain't that
Okay,
Been a bridge.
but
been a bridge.
I've been
no, I have.
I've been,
bridge,
and I'm gonna just
of
call it what
course.
it
Everyone
is.
has
It's
been
not
a
about
bridge
being
for a
a
man.
bridge, but I'm gonna
Well,
call
it's
it what
definitely a
it
bridge if
really
you
is. It's
walk
called
off
being a
you to get
dumbass.
somebody else. Oh, damn.
But then you gotta,
Okay, it's called being a dumbass.
bridge.
I'm
we
gonna just
gotta
put it out
switch
there.
the question
You know
up
what
for
I'm
the
saying?
fellas now.
I don't. Hold on. I'm gonna say this because
it's called being a dumbass,
and
'cause
that's
I've been there.
understandable. I'm 24, and I would expect my date to say some stuff like that. But my thing is, every man don't stay in their position as long as they're not comfortable. If they feel like, oh, I could just work her and use you, then no. But if they're not comfortable and say, you know what, I'm just getting this job right now, but as soon as I build myself, I'm going to do better and I'm going to provide for you. As long as they can, like I said, prove to me, not stay at that job for years and years, because at that point, that is just your career.
Nah,
Man,
you in a
potential don't
relationship.
pay no
Nah. Are you in a relationship right now?
I am, but I don't wanna speak on that,
now?
but yes, I am.
Okay, you are in a relationship right now. So it's not with that guy that you built the bridge with. Not that guy. This is somebody different. Right, I'm saying the guy that you said that you were a bridge for, that you helped him and you saw he had potential and all that.
I didn't.
So you're not still with him. This guy that you got now, is he a bridge guy? Or is he someone that has a little bit more of what you're looking for?
I feel like it's a potential
situation.
but
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I know that it comes a point in time where it's like it's frustrating as hell that person is not financially stable. But at the same time, I feel like if that person can prove to me that they're doing better than me, then yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I sound like you doing something to occupy your time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's
the biggest thing is to use discernment when you meeting people. Wherever you are, you meet somebody that's at that point. So so when you look at him, and if he ain't quite got it and figured it out, then that means you don't quite have it and figure it out. You have to level yourself up, and when you level yourself up, you're gonna attract someone that's on the same level.
That's
the law of attraction. That's all I'm saying.
I just
so
feel like
self-preservation.
it's potential out there, though. You know what I'm saying? It's men out there
Because you want someone to give you
no,
the same
because
credit. You want a man to give you the same. You
I'm
want a
not
man to
gonna
look
say
at you and say,
that.
"Oh, she has potential." But I'm saying you're
hold
not
on.
saying it, but you're doing it
Well,
by
hold
your
on,
actions.
right.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
Everybody doesn't come.
We got to switch it up, because
Yeah.
as a man, could y'all be with a female who don't make no ain't close to 30 grand a year? Say she make 10 because she do odd jobs.
Yeah, I could.
Could you, OG?
I had I talk from experience. I had a sister that I met. She was real fine. This was way back in the 80s.
Take us back.
Yeah.
80s.
Take us back, church.
That's
Take us back, church. Take us back.
Yeah, that's old school.
Preach. Come on, school.
Yeah, and she was in like her third year. I met her at a bar, called
Right.
Waterhole in Chicago. And she was fine, man. She had it poking out in the back there.
All that shit.
And,
All that in the bag
yeah,
of
yeah,
chips.
she had it going on.
Right.
And so what happened was, I liked her so much, and I was living in a nice little suburb, and I was working all the time. I was working in the penitentiaries in Illinois. I was working about 70, 80 hours a week, man. I had time to do nothing. But see, let me tell you what happened. You got somebody staying with you on your set. they ain't activated. See, she had dropped out of college. And I told her, I said, you can't just stay around here naked. I mean, this is all right for a moment, but every day I come home, I want to see you doing something.
Exactly.
Damn, she wasn't cooking no chicken or nothing.
She burned that.
Overtime studio.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah,
I feel like.
What about you?
And see,
She ain't offering
feel
nothing
like-
but
bad
some
stuff.
coochie. Some
The
80s
thing
fro
is that
coochie.
this is Devil's Workshop, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'll never forget. I got her back in college,
Right.
and she was gonna finish her last year at University of Illinois. Now, where I was training at, one of the doctors there was also teaching a course at the U of I. So I got her in there, paid her tuition, and she was taking a course under him. So one day we have an argument. You know what she tell me? She been over his house in his bathtub.
Ran through.
Damn.
She was the
Right.
It ran through.
That
That is
is
not new.
That was
whole-
popping
Well,
that
no,
pussy.
back in the day, that was new. That
was
ain't new now.
No, they
What
do
year was
that. No,
It was in
that's
80s.
normal.
Oh, yeah, 87?
Yeah.
They was popping pussy back in
That's
87.
right.
So,
They popping
so in
pussy in
that
87.
situation, you was the bridge.
I was a bridge.
You was
but-
definitely
but-
you was a bridge from the board to the
From
the board.
Can you
the professor.
Can you send me to school to finish my last year? Can you do that? I
But
can
see,
cook
let me tell you how men
too.
look
Okay.
at that. When we look at a nice little critter like that, she fine.
Critter.
Fucking you up today,
I
IG.
nothing but 80s
He's fucking
fro,
you
though.
up. You ain't ready
Hey,
for
man, I
that.
heard Dudley versus my grandfather. Bro said critter.
He fucking you up. He fucking you up today,
You call a girl a critter nowadays, you
though.
gonna,
Hey, you gonna get the motherfucking
they gonna
ball.
cancel you.
They gonna get-
Flat out critter.
Oh, my
Think
God.
that you got this ownership and damn, that's mine and this and that.
Right.
And she may have a whole different agenda about the shit.
Right.
Well, she probably do. Absolutely. Everybody.
Yeah, because it was just
Everybody
too
has
good
their own
for her to
agenda.
deal with.
Period.
It was
Period.
just too good for her to deal
What about
with.
you,
She
Joe?
was a
What you
whore.
doing?
I feel like women do not date down. And the reason
Women don't date down.
they don't date
That's 'cause
down.
they got
It's
high
called
protein.
hypergamy.
Yeah, they don't
hypergamy.
date down.
That's
I
the
feel
word.
like as a woman, if you're not already in a relationship with that person, if a man step to you out and about, and you making 80 to 100,000 a year, y'all not even in the same realm.
I agree with that.
Because
I disagree, but go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why. I think y'all not in the
agree.
same. I'm gonna tell you why y'all not in the same realm though. As a woman, you always looking to better yourself. How can he better your life in any kind of capacity?
That's not a good trick, though.
I mean, that's the truth though. He can't better you in no capacity though like that. He's bringing more problems to your situation. 9 times out of 10, he got motherfucking debt, bad credit. Fucking gang
Gotta
kids,
have hoes.
got
Gotta
gang
have
kids.
hoes.
You know, so we got all that type of shit like that. As a woman, you not even looking at him the same way. He's just gonna be a good fuck, and that's it.
A leash.
And that's what it's gonna be. And I feel like as a man, only men can date down. Because as a man, we don't look at money as a status. We want to elevate
Your
you.
brain.
Yeah, your brain. We look at other stuff as a woman brain, domestic stuff.
What?
Can she cook? Can
Well,
she clean? Is her sex
Well,
game good?
considering I hadn't let 2 women stay with me before, I didn't charge them rent or nothing like that. 'Cause
Right.
I'm not their fucking landlord. That's the first thing.
Right.
Then 2, I get what you're saying about being home naked, all that shit.
I
But
mean,
as a
at
dude,
first
though,
it was like.
no, I'm just saying, but as
yeah.
a man, though, if all your stuff paid, it's nothing she really can do any fucking way besides be naked and fuck for real.
But what happened was.
I mean,
but
what do you
but-
do?
but-
Can't
but-
cook it,
but-
clean. What do you
I-
Drake, can you
I-
cook?
But what happened
OG,
is.
can you cook?
No,
There is a
not
trade-off.
really,
But you can make a real cheese
I
sandwich,
thought,
sure.
I thought she was gonna balance me. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, that's where
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure
you met her in a bar.
Yeah.
She was a whore.
But see,
With an 80s
No,
You didn't make her
She was a whore.
Panda, you said it wrong. She was a Jezebel.
let-
That's 86.
Yeah.
The horns is out
Oh,
in
you
90s.
spoke in the language you can
Yes.
understand.
You guys speak his language.
Jezebel.
She's a jazzy. She was a jazzy, right? She was a jazzy. Right.
And you met her in the bar.
Come on now.
but it was a place
Great,
where
got
nothing
next
but
question.
professionals gathered.
He's on my friend. What is
Okay.
She knew what she was doing.
She was a
You can do
professional
whatever.
Jezebel.
Oh, she was a professional. She's a working woman.
Do the
Yeah.
one you said.
about
wrong
the
with
way?
it?
Okay, got you.
I'm talking about
Ah,
all she
look
was.
at OG.
All she had was
He can't
80s
say shit because he
She
know
She
you
didn't even
didn't
get no chicken.
And it's
Right.
okay.
Wait, hold on,
It's
OG.
okay.
Hold
You
on.
know what? I'm gonna finish with this here. How one of my old friends, she called it. She said you had a rescue hoe syndrome.
Rescue
Rescue
a
a
hoe
hoe.
syndrome.
So I mean,
Yeah.
you mean Captain Save a
Wow.
Hoe? That's Captain
Yes.
Save a Hoe.
Miss
He
Hardy.
said rescue a hoe syndrome.
That's Captain Save a
Speak
Hoe,
in the
bro.
terms that you understand. What
know,
they say
I
in the
like
Mac, rest haven for hoes.
Rest
Yes.
haven for
Yeah.
hoes.
You ever seen the Mac? I know you seen
Yeah.
the Mac.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you a rest haven
Rest
for
haven
hoes.
hoes.
Rest haven. That means
That's
you
how
sleep,
I
wake
feel.
up,
That's
and
how I feel
on the way.
personally, but not. I ain't even gonna say a hoe. I would say I'm just a loving person, and I feel like that my love has to be spreaded. So I feel like if a man is down, I'm just was ready to like bring him up, and it's like then he uses me, and it's like okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
so
man,
how
you gotta.
it
But has
is.
that
Yeah.
happened to you
Yeah.
though? But has it happened to you before?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to live and learn. Don't.
Yes. No.
You
I
know
am
what I'm
living and
saying?
learning.
Don't
But see,
be
that
that girl.
sound good until that dick go in. Then all that
That's
shit
not
Come
true.
on.
If that
Hell
That
no.
is
if the
true.
D don't go down to the knee,
Oh,
sir.
G on my line.
That's true.
Hey, dick get
Now, you're a
you. Dick,
psychologist. I know you don't
dick
like
get
sit
you
on your
far.
couch.
It's
And
definitely.
that
don't.
Dick get you
change.
far.
It don't.
Dick get you far.
Shit.
She would
Don't.
take
Nah.
care of you. If you
gotta
fuck
be the
her good,
right
she would
dick.
take care of
It
you.
got- I have
She would
seen
take care of you,
niggas
bro.
Yeah.
live
Dick
with
would
women
take you
that
far,
do
bro.
that, who don't have shit to offer but dick. I've seen it.
Okay, hey,
It
Joe.
does go far. I'm gonna agree
What
with
I
you. It
want
goes
to say
far.
is that when you are screwing somebody, when you like somebody, that has a lot to do with the value.
We'll get you on next
gave
week
them and
episode.
How much you like
When
it. 'Cause when you
women have
don't
that-
like a motherfucker,
that shit
no
that
more,
leave that
yeah,
sounds
I
totally
can't
leaves that
stand
nigga.
I hear
Right.
what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but good
Yeah.
big pause is gonna trump all of that.
Yeah.
But listen, though, that's why as a woman, you have to use that discernment from the very beginning. You got to know that every conversation that you having with him is leading to the bedroom, whether you think it or not. Every lunch you go with him, every text you say, "Hey, how you doing?" All of that is leading to one place. So your vetting process got to be so good. Because it's gonna get there.
But you gotta be
it's
taught that,
it's
though.
gonna
Right.
get there. If you continue to
teach
talk,
me.
it's gonna get well.
Teach
Again, it's gonna get there, so you have to.
You gotta
vet
buy
these
the
guys
book
in
now,
the
man.
real.
But every-
Nah,
everybody
you gotta buy
got
the
a
book.
fucking girl. See,
Nah, you gotta buy the book.
It's always that guy.
So wait a minute, what's the
You
book
don't take
again?
that.
Get in the draws.
Getting the draws.
Yeah.
Is that a topic in
It's
the
in
book?
there.
And that's all you do when you get together with her. And then you have some other women you want to take out, wine, and down.
To do what? To then do what?
It's all about sex at the end of
It's
the day.
all
It's
about
all about
sex at the
sex.
end
Sex
of the
is
day.
everything.
No man
It's all
wants to
about
get to
sex
know
at the
a
end of the
woman
day.
personality.
Only
They must
women
say
want to
fuck
know
sex.
men.
But
Only
I'm
women
not
want to know
gonna take no
men.
man.
But let's
Only
talk
Okay,
about
the man
women
on
want to
planet
know
Earth
men.
now that find you
You're
attractive.
right at how
Let's
I want to
talk
hear
about
everything
this.
you got to say.
Hold on, Drake got something.
Man.
Drake got
Let's
something.
talk about this. Let's talk about this.
That's
though.
it.
Let's
That's
talk
a
about.
good
Hold on.
subject.
And this is good
That's a
too.
good
Yeah.
subject.
This is good too. The end result of every interaction between two people that find each other attractive is sex.
Right.
That is true.
Everything else depends on the person.
Yes,
so
it is.
if you're a doc, you say you're a doctor.
Come on,
So
doc.
that means that when you speak to a woman, you are raising her to a certain level because of your education and because of how you think. But it's still gonna come to sex. So if you take somebody else that's not quite on your level, that's maybe just working at Burger King, it's still gonna end with sex. So the difference is the person, not the actual act of
Right.
making love.
Because you
I
want
like
to, you want
what you're
to,
talking
yeah.
about.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Come on,
the reason
Doc.
Why is because these women like me to talk nasty to them. Okay, I
What kind of freaky shit you be telling
What
these
you be
women,
telling them,
Doc?
Doc?
Doc, Doc, what kind of freaky shit you be saying?
Excuse me on this level.
I
do not want to hear that man gotta say that.
What you mean?
My dad is the one, and I don't want to hear
I
that.
just give you just a brief thing. I'm
All
trying.
right, next question. Next question on yours.
Hold on, we gotta go to the next question, OG.
We went to a date, and I spent I don't know how much money, but she was another doctor. And
Okay.
so Kathy, she walked in and this that. So she said, "What we gonna do?"
Yeah, you know
I
that's
said,
old
"You
school.
gonna take them drawers off? That's what we gonna do."
Were they big
Uh-huh.
draws
That's
or
just
small
stuff like that.
draws?
They like that. So
Were they
they
big draws or small
you-
draws?
Hey, hold on. Was
Big
it
draws or small
lingerie?
draws?
They said take them drawers
Were they
off.
big draws or small draws?
It was definitely big
It
draw.
was definitely big draws,
She had some
bro.
big draws.
Yeah, they was drapers.
Not the drapers. What y'all trying to say? 'Cause it's a whole BBW on the panel.
You
It's
said BB.
a whole
No, turn around and look at this man.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
He said he sniffed him.
He took them off. The BBW drawers. You took them off and sniffed it.
He sniffed
I
them
ain't
draws,
sniffing
bro.
I don't want to hear
Wait, you
that.
did you walk it off the bed? How did you?
You know,
That's the king right
Hey,
there.
you ever look at the TV program when they take the lady out to dinner and they go and they fine wine and the guy take it out
Yeah.
and he give her the cork to smell?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
something
put them on
like
your
that.
face to smell.
No. They
So
say,
you
right.
smelling the front part of the drawers or the back part?
It gotta be
I'm
the
just
front.
Hey, he talking about being a sniffer,
Gotta be
bro.
the front.
You gotta be a sniffer. It's the
I'm like, what?
tell him, it's the same. I want to hear him say
Well,
it's
we
the
go to the next
same.
question. I want to hear it. The
Hey,
front or the back.
Greg,
I just
it's
look-
the same as how people sniff food. That's what he
I get
said.
that.
He
I'm a
finna do
sniffer,
that.
but I ain't
I
He
get
finna
that.
sniffer.
I
Here you
get
go.
that.
I want to make sure she
Right.
ain't got, you know, she don't smell like she got an STD or anything like that.
How you gonna smell that?
Yeah.
In them
It's
drawers?
off. It's
Hold
off.
on.
You telling me that y'all can smell an STD?
Not literally smell the STD.
But
you
you
can
can
smell when
tell.
something
You
is
ain't never
off. That
sat
means
next
it gotta
to
be
a
an
woman
STD.
and smelled that
That's
before
right.
she
You can
really sat down.
You can
That's
smell
right.
someone's
You know.
hygiene, but you
gotta
can't
smell
smell
it.
a
I'm a nurse. Okay, I'm a nurse. I'm a
I do
nurse.
not know what
I'm a nurse, and I've actually worked in an STD clinic. Yes.
Next question, bro.
I'm Captain D's.
I delivered.
All right, let's go to the next question.
Next one,
So
bro.
next question. Hold on,
Next
OG.
question.
I
Yo.
know what I'm getting.
OG, hold on. We got
Right.
the next question, man.
y'all
So
doing
the
all
next
of it.
question is that say you married for about 5-10 years.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry. No, that's another one. You date somebody and they tell you I want you to gain weight or lose weight. Would you do it
Yes.
for your mate?
Yes.
So you would gain weight or lose? What she wants you to gain
I ain't
weight?
getting
Would you
no
do
weight,
it?
I lose weight.
Yes.
She trying to fatten you up.
She trying to fatten you up. Would you let her do it?
Yeah.
No.
Would you gain weight or lose weight for your man?
I
lose
would.
weight.
I would
Let
lose
me
weight.
tell you to gain weight.
Depending if it's going to be money driven, then I would put some weight on, but I wouldn't keep it on. It's okay for me because I'm a BBW anyway. But if we're gonna do like some odd things, okay, and get some money, yes, I will put it on.
I want to hear that.
I mean, right, fetish type things like you could
No, he
some
wants
other
you to gain weight
guys
for him.
or
'Cause
I
he
mean,
like
yeah.
bigger women. Say you would have dude who's talking to women that's 200. He wants you to be 400.
That's a hell of a
do
weight
that.
difference.
I'm short though, but I wouldn't go 400.
That's a hell of a
But
weight
if it's
difference.
if it would be lucrative, yeah, I would do it, and
Now,
then
what
we
if he
would have
wants
to.
you
That should be your
Lose 200.
husband. You doing
I would
something
lose
like
weight.
Ask you
You
something.
would?
Yes, sir.
Are those a set of balls?
Absolutely. They're
that. Oh,
balls.
you just hold it.
Damn, she got a set of balls on her?
I knew I wasn't
Yeah.
tripping, but yeah.
They're
Like
balls.
Dre.
I'm looking at that saying,
That's a
damn.
conversation piece.
But no, I'm sorry. No.
So
I'm
you
sorry.
let a guy want
He
you to
didn't
choke him?
answer.
No,
Yes.
we go to
Answer
you.
what?
I already know what he's
Yeah.
gonna say.
Okay, as long as it's not,
Cause you small. So the dude wants you to put on 250 pounds.
Ooh.
Would you do it?
as long as it's not affecting my health, then I
You
am
would gain weight for your
to
man.
get thick, to be attracted. Yes, if he want me to, if I have to stay attractive to my man, then yes, and nothing wrong with being a little thick. I think I'll be a good
Now,
slim
what if he
thick.
wants you to get smaller though? What are you like 130
Hell
now?
no, because I feel like that's gonna affect my health, and I ain't trying to be too damn skinny, man.
'Cause I got a homeboy like chicks like 99, 100.
And
So-
well, I ain't
weird
dating
ass
your
fucking
home.
shit,
Guess
bro.
what he got going on?
And as long as I'm healthy and
I thought
happy,
we
I
was
think
watching,
it's
say my
cool.
bad.
Right.
Tell
Now,
him
Dre,
he's shrimping.
have you ever told a woman to gain weight or lose weight?
No, I've told them to maintain where they are. You know, most women gonna come and they gonna say, "Oh, I'm feeling fat, this, that, and the other." But if I dig you, man, and I'm rocking with you, I'm gonna lift you up. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna support you, and if I met you at a certain place, then I'm
Exactly.
Now, what if a
I'm
woman
appreciate
says she
you
wants
right
you
there.
to lose weight or gain weight? What would
I
you
mean, a
do?
woman ain't never said that before. You know what I mean? And I'm
Absolutely.
gonna
That's
assume
good,
that
man.
she's gonna accept me the same way.
Mm.
You know
What
what I mean?
about
The
you,
way I
Joe?
came.
I feel like losing weight is definitely acceptable because I feel like you should always want to better yourself in any kind of way because you could be doing it for health reasons, you could be doing it for self-esteem, all kind of reasons. I think if she's trying to fatten you up, because women do fatten guys up, and I think they try to fat you up because women want you to understand she's the fucking prize, and she don't want you to ever leave the situation.
Worst
I've
lie
never,
ever.
I've
She
never
don't
thought
want
of
you to leave the
that. I've
situation.
never thought of that.
Me neither.
If I
She
met a guy,
wants you to think she's a
I
prize,
never-
man. She wants you to think.
Never.
I see women
So
say
you
that.
think a woman
She
would
be-
like fatten up a guy or make him ugly?
No.
No, what he's
I'm
saying is like
saying
when dudes go to the gym a lot, they want to be like, "Why you working out so much?"
Okay.
And then they'll start taking a Ponderosa or
No.
anywhere they get. a lot
no.
of
What I'm
food,
saying,
right?
what I'm saying is, so like, you might have a woman that might be like snatched, basically.
Period.
And so she might like a dude have a little weight on him. And when you have a little bit of weight on, when you out of shape, like the dad body and all that type of stuff like that, when you stand next to her, it's like, damn, bro, how the fuck you get this 10? You know what I mean? It makes you appreciate, because now you over drink her motherfucking bath water and shit like that. You know, all that type of
I
stuff.
would say
Because
gaining
you
weight
all
as
like
in
that.
muscle, not gaining weight as in fat.
Right.
Because muscle can be healthy and you're still putting on weight. So it's like the muscles, yeah, and it's making you healthier. So
Well, I believe that it's a height and weight distribution, kind of like a car going up a hill or a truck, whatever. I believe all women should be 200 pounds and about 5'8".
hell
Damn.
no.
Hold on.
Hell no.
Guess who that big? Serena Williams. There you go.
Okay, now
She
look
was
at how
202, her
No,
big
I
one.
don't want to be that big.
But no, I'm just saying.
because I'm short.
If
Nothing wrong
every
with it.
nigga chick looked like Serena, it wouldn't be a problem in the world.
That's not true.
Nobody would say nothing
That's
about weight,
not
none of
true.
that shit.
That's not true.
Now I've
Some
been with a
dudes
chick
like
your
me
size.
Like this.
No, I'm just saying. I know, but I'm
I
just
can
saying.
pull anybody.
Well,
with
I'm
this.
old school like OG. I'm like, bro, I'm 46. I'm behind him. So at my age, back in the 90s, the SpongeBob shit was in. Big titties, no ass. You know what I'm saying? And then the skinny girls in. That thick shit just
That's
kind of
not
came
true.
out.
You had a
as time
Jada
went
Pinkett
by.
with my body, no titties, no ass, and she still could pull any nigga.
Who?
Jada Pinkett.
She's a celebrity. That ain't true.
That don't mean
I mean,
nothing.
that's a
Before
celebrity.
celebrity, I'm pretty sure she could pull any nigga. I could pull any nigga if I
She
wanted
couldn't
to.
get Tupac
With
for
this
real, so,
body.
I don't know.
But hold on.
But-
In her defense, the slim frame, you know, it's a certain, it's
But
a
I mean,
particular
that- but
thing.
I'm saying-
it ain't
Some
super
men
big
that
in
require-
the black community.
I know,
Yeah.
but
that's what I'm
men
saying, but
that are
that-
into fitness and into certain things like. Yeah,
But I'm saying that
I
90s
find
though,
her
if a
attractive.
chick was 180 pounds, they call her fat. No bullshit. If a chick was 280, she was just ginormous. But if a bitch was like 108, she was perfect. No bullshit. As time progressed, the shit changed. But I remember being a chick your size when I worked at the airport. She was 130. She got up to 205 for me because I like big chicks. I didn't tell her
Damn, you
to.
did her like that and
I didn't
dropped
tell
off.
her
But
to
you're-
though.
Dropped
You're-
off.
I didn't tell her to.
You're speaking
I
on
told
you,
her-
not
no,
every man
no,
like
I'm,
that.
I'm
Ass at the
sure.
airport.
I'm sure you asked a bunch of men how they
Nigga
feel
ain't
with chicks
shit.
that asked
Nigga
that,
ain't shit.
that said that I like big chicks and they was with a chick who gain weight to get what they want. I'm sure this
Well,
happened.
in this
a lot.
time you don't
I
get weight,
didn't
you
tell
get
her to.
BBL. So
I didn't tell it. Well, that's another thing.
Well,
but I
see-
think dudes are soft who do that tell their woman to do it. That's another story.
I have ass. It's not that I don't have ass. I have ass. Therefore, I still could pull any nigga with this body. That's
I
just
can't
what it
believe
is.
that.
I mean,
Any
and
nigga
some
shit,
men,
I can't
they
do
have
that,
a
though.
preference.
I
disagree.
Men
I
have
can.
a preference.
I can.
Men have a
black
preference.
women, man, there's something just
I'm
just
confident
beautiful
about mine.
what God did with they form. Cause she could be slim as hell and she got just a snatch, man.
Come
a
on,
fistful.
now.
Nigga, head up.
And that's what I got. And that's what I got.
I mean,
He
a
still can
handful
rip
of
this.
that.
But when y'all say I can get any nigga, I have to
Yeah.
disagree
You know?
on the strength that you.
sisters
Even though
be
niggas
fine,
will fuck
even-
anything,
even when they
you
slim.
put a pussy on the ass.
You want to put that to a test?
Ah, damn right I would.
Because I would. I can walk in any club and talk to any man, and they will be.
But now
interested.
hold on.
She
Are
good.
you gonna get them to fuck a nigga? Fuck anything?
I'm
or
no. We're not
to-
fucking.
to
You
cuff
say
you?
no. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if I could pull him, as in if he can.
So
go
you
for
saying you
me.
walk into a dude
'Cause
say, "Give me
I'm
your
in a
number," he'll do
relationship,
it.
so I'm not
Nah.
pulling any man. But I'm saying,
I disagree.
if I was single, I can.
I feel
I can lure his
but I
ass to the
feel like-
bedroom.
You can't be everybody
she could
type though.
definitely-
I can definitely do that.
I
She
disagree.
I
could
have
definitely
all
do that.
kinds.
And I
of
can
friends.
She's
too.
a fine woman.
I disagree.
And I can
and
too.
everybody.
Natural face and all.
I
Thank
still
you.
disagree that because you took your sunglasses. I wasn't liking that.
And they would go. They would go.
Even
Seriously.
when
With
she's
your
not,
hair
she's
done and
gonna
dressed
fill
up,
up in
no.
about 2
Without
years.
your
She's
glasses
gonna
and
fill out.
makeup, no. Everybody's
Especially with
taste is
kids.
different.
This
though.
is natural.
Did y'all
This
see
is
Kiki
me.
Palmer? She still pulled with whoever and whatever,
Well, that nigga she
celebrity
got
or
don't
not.
count.
Hey, he is
I'm
kind of
not
sus.
saying that
He very
man,
sus.
but
You
after
want
that
her to dress
baby,
a certain
that
way, you
body,
don't want to
damn
lay
right,
all
she
like
pulled
that.
niggas now and then. Like,
Well,
Hold on, G. Let me get her real quick. You do know when last time you seen a bad bitch married?
Well, no, I got this
That don't
one.
happen no more. Dudes want
That's
average looking
these
chicks,
days,
so all
though.
that pretty,
because they don't care.
sexy
They
body
don't
shit is
care
lame.
about the rest. They care about
No.
the image.
The
People,
life-
men these days care about image. They don't even care
Nah,
about
not
nothing
no
else
more.
no more.
Not no more.
That's a lie. You're
Not
speaking
no
from a
more.
generation that
No,
I'm
no, I'm
in
trying to
now.
get you to understand
You're not
that.
in this generation. You can't speak
got
on my
dudes-
generation.
No,
Trust me.
I
You
get
cannot
your
speak on
generation.
that.
I get that, but
You
at the end of
can't.
the day, a dude want a chick. She can look like Precious as long as she got a mind.
That
right.
is not. That's a lie. You can't speak on that.
Oh.
Listen, Greg.
okay.
Oh,
Greg, whatever your name
no.
is, you're only speaking on women
No.
you like. I'm telling
No,
you, in
not
this
women I like.
generation,
I want what I see.
the 20s.
I'm in the.
How
I'm out
old
in the
are you?
world. I'm 46. I'm in the
Exactly. You
world.
speak
What
on
about
the 40s
Cardi
and
B
up.
and
I
No,
can
I
speak
speak,
on
I
people
speak in this
younger
generation.
than
I
you.
train a lot of people your age or older, and I see what they talk to. So I'm not speaking on
No,
what
no,
I
no,
like.
no, 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 no,
What
no.
I like is right
Just
there. That's what I
just
like.
because you talk
But
to that
I-
person don't mean you like them.
No, it
Let's
doesn't.
be-
It
let's
ain't
be
about like.
honest.
I'm saying what I see. That's all you gotta go off of.
Yeah,
I can't go out.
you're
Don't
seeing
say-
only people
in
that
your
you see.
generation.
In
No,
my
no.
generation,
No, I
niggas
disagree.
don't go for that. I'm telling
Okay.
you,
So
they don't.
what
They
are
will
waiting
fuck 'em.
for?
They go for
Hold on,
anything.
hold on.
As long
If he
as you
over
can pull
20
a 10, you the man.
But hold on.
Nah.
Because
Yeah.
I'm
You
my
know what that
age.
reminds
Yeah.
me of?
40
If
to
he's
10.
21,
I'll
his
take
ass
40
is
I'll
to
tell you what that
Hey,
I
reminds
wanna
me
hear
of.
her generation.
We can take this as a learning opportunity.
Yeah, I wanna hear her generation.
Because she definitely know what she's talking about, speaking
Yeah.
from her aspect.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely.
I want
Now,
her
and
generation.
in
Hold
terms
on,
of,
hold on, real quick, I want to hear her generation. So, what do you feel like for your generation?
First of all, this generation don't give a F about anything
Okay.
at this point. Men wise, in my opinion, men wise, as long as you can pull that girl, then you're that man. Women, as long as you can pull a man with money, then you're that girl. That's just
That's
what
been
it
going on
is.
for
But
years,
with
though.
the
That ain't
money.
nothing new.
But
And guess
it's
what he
worse.
gonna do
It's
to you?
worse this.
He
I'm
gonna-
I mean, it's
telling you,
worse
He
now.
gonna
because
learn
niggas
upside
wear
your
purses.
head
I would
like
say, I'm
Every
agree.
day is
Good
shit.
dick
Every
and
whore.
money. Most of the time, not
Girl.
all chicks. I'm not gonna say all. Most of the time you can pull. You know what I'm saying? Any
Good
any
wood
girl.
trumps
But hold on,
everything.
in your generation, what's good dick?
I would say
I want to hear this. What's good dick in your generation?
Come on,
Because
hold on,
I'm gonna let you back.
hold on,
Hey, Greg, I'm leaning back.
Because
Listen,
has she ever
listen,
had
listen,
good
listen.
dick? That's what you just did. You
In
just
my
thought to
opinion-
yourself, like, have I ever had?
I don't even like speaking on sick.
It was like an epiphany.
So,
That's right. It was like an epiphany.
Her boyfriend, she's not talking about you,
Hold on.
boyfriend. She's not talking about you.
I'm
I'm
not-
just
okay.
asking this young lady, what is her
And she's
version
In my
Dick drip
opinion,
of good
hold
dick.
on. I'm not. In my opinion, I believe I had small, medium, and large. Okay, let's put it like that.
Okay.
Ooh, Jesus, you gonna
size?
see
You
this?
don't even know.
Come on now.
But-
No,
Be sexual friends with you.
I would rather pick the average because, and I'm not saying that I can't take it, but then again, I will say
I said, what's good dick?
I can't.
She
To me,
said what's
the
good
good dick is
Big dick.
that ain't hurting me. That
If I
ain't
can show
hurting
you
me.
a big dick
If it's-
and he don't know how to use it.
If it's just pleasurable, it's not. It don't have to. As long as it's not hurting, and I still can feel that mug, which is the average in my opinion. So as long as it's then that's good dick to me.
Do you give
So
head?
that's your only requirement. That's your only requirement of dingling.
You all ready for that, YG?
I'm not gonna speak on that. That's too personal.
It's too personal.
I feel like this though. I feel like
Okay,
this.
hey, man, you
I'm
stuck that on
still
me.
I feel like this. I feel like
I'm
this.
still gonna be a lady about it because I don't even
I
like
like
speaking
that.
about
I like
sex in my private
I'ma
life.
speak-
I know.
But yeah,
I'ma
I'm
speak-
not.
I'm
Well,
interested to see, like,
I'm gonna
what is
speak
the
for the middle
requirement.
age real quick though. I feel like this though. When you have a good dick, basically, I feel like you can get anything the hell you want. I feel like back shots is everything. I feel like when you
Good dick trumps
Damn.
everything.
good dick trucks everything
Trumps
though, man.
everything.
Boy,
I
boy,
feel
boy.
All that shit.
yes it do.
Ah,
Yes
lies.
it
No, it
do.
don't.
But you said
It
what
don't.
is good dick? So whatever your good dick.
No.
is,
I
that's
just
what
wanted to
you
know
gonna
in the
go for.
20s generation, what is good dick to that generation?
As long as it ain't
That's
It's
what
called
I want.
in my
dickmatized.
opinion,
You ever
I
seen a
feel
girl
like it's
dickmatized
good.
before?
Because a dude could be basic as fuck with raggedy dingaling at 20. But my thing is, if he's 21, he's old enough to get fucked up. So that's all I'm saying. Like,
Get
in
fucked
your,
up, what you mean?
Yeah, that's
oh, I
what
fuck
What you
his
talking
ass
about?
up.
Okay. You talking about breaking windows and shit?
No.
So you fuck him?
Oh, I would if he's 21.
Oh, man.
You trying to put your hands on somebody's
You be throwing niggas' legs on your shoulder.
She said,
Is he
she
21
said,
though?
come get in
21
this
is
swim.
grown.
She said, come get in this
She
swim, bro.
right
Yeah,
in
that's
his
a whole
mouth.
nother
21
level.
You gonna have to
grown.
call his mom and,
And
get
if you
permission
over
to do
her
it.
but that's what I'm saying because she can't speak for that generation. That's why I'm like, so what is that to you? Because now when I was younger and I was outside,
What's good dick to you, though?
Yeah, definitely in the 20s. I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't meet that at all.
Right.
It was whack. That shit was just some poke. Okay, wasn't doing shit.
So you feel
you
like
know
the
who you
older you
are.
get, the more you have more
I mean, I believe
experience.
that you get a little bit more experience
Okay.
than the little boy, you know, on the
Okay.
side of the building hunching on the back of you. Versus
back,
now
oh,
you
okay.
just right the hunching part.
You ever had somebody tap your ass out?
At one point.
I feel like good dick tap you out.
I
though.
feel like you ain't doing it if you ain't tapped out.
I
If
feel like you
ain't
gotta tap a
reaching
motherfucker
for
out.
water-
You gotta tap a motherfucker out,
Yeah,
though,
if you
man.
ain't reaching for water,
I mean, she gotta be reaching for
if
sheets,
your hair ain't down,
backboards.
No.
Motherfucker, she falling off the bed.
Okay, y'all remember the movie
Hey,
Five
you want
Heartbeats?
your lady?
Yes.
Okay.
You want her ass
Remember?
to go to nap
Now,
after
but hold
you get
on,
through.
Doc. Remember the
Go
movie
to
Five
nap.
Heartbeats,
Yeah.
right? Remember Big Red when he was giving that ass whooping
Yeah.
the dude?
Oh,
And he
yeah.
was letting him know when his office hours was.
Yeah.
If your hair don't go from slick back to freeze to
Yeah.
lay to the side to now you got a
You
Jerry
ain't
curl.
doing
I
nothing.
You
feel
ain't
like
did
I feel
shit.
like she ain't gotta hit
Yeah.
the blunt after. You ain't dicking her down right. I feel like
Yeah.
I
I feel like
so I don't know what else.
You're
I
young.
feel like you
What
have to-
shit-
she has to
That's
do
what
right.
you do. You gotta make a statement.
like she has to call out. She need a break. She need water.
I
She
either
need
be
gas.
home
or
All
I
that shit. If she ain't doing
Yeah.
all that, you ain't fucking her good then, basically.
Okay.
Look at Greg. Greg, like I don't know about that though.
And I'm just from my experience. like,
Let me hear from your.
dick is king. That's just what it is. Like all this old. If she drive, what you say, a Mercedes, or she drive a Gremlin.
Right.
Nigga, you fucking good. It don't even matter.
Right.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't. I heard everything.
But what about
y'all
a lady that
saying.
wants more than dingaling?
I
though?
get that.
Because
I
the
get
dick
that.
at some point of your life is
I
not going
get
to
that.
stand up like it once
I
did.
totally get
And
that.
you better hope
But when
that she
when
likes
fuck
you
a
for
bitch
you.
right, and she released that serotonin,
Uh-huh.
it's a wrap.
It's
It don't
not.
okay.
It's not.
I don't know what to say, but I'm saying from what I hear and what I've been through.
As the nurse
as long as
here,
you fucking
okay,
good.
it be so many young dudes that thought they had somebody and they laid up in the hospital bed by their damn self.
Not that type of shit.
Real
I'm not
talk.
talking about
But
that.
they don't have anybody.
I'm not
Dick-
talking
dick-
about that.
dick
We
buy
talking
you
about
time,
leg
though.
shaking,
It buy you time.
Dickmatized.
She be
I ain't
ready to
talking about
leave. She be
putting
ready to
nobody in
leave
the
you.
Hospital. Now, that's just.
Now listen to this though.
I
She be
wouldn't
ready to leave your ass, but if you fucking her good enough, you buy your ass some motherfucking
You
time.
fucking good. You can cheat. You
You
get away
buy your
with
ass
shit.
some motherfucking time
Every
though,
She
bro.
ain't going nowhere.
She ain't going nowhere.
going
Thank
nowhere.
you. She be talking all that shit.
But
tell
listen,
her
though,
friends.
hey, hold on. Let's bring this up though.
Right.
Let's for the ladies, and for the guys.
Okay.
So women don't actually leave men until they're ready to leave. until they're ready to go.
Right.
Not when you get
I
in
can
trouble.
agree.
Not when you get in trouble. Not when she go through your phone and see you fucking with a bitch. Not when
Right.
she caught you fucking somebody. When she is done with your tired ass,
Mentally,
is when she's
physically,
done.
and
You
emotionally.
can be
I can
paying
agree
her
with that.
bills.
I can
You
agree
can be
with
doing
that.
everything. You could be spending
about
money. But if she done with you, she done
That's
with
why
you.
you supposed to
That's when
cheat.
she come home
That's-
and
hold
you
on,
playing
my
the game and she turn the game off and she say, "Get your ass the fuck up out of here." It ain't over until she says.
That's why you supposed
that
to
is
cheat.
true.
That's why I got the shirt, because it's like,
Why
if
do you
you
say
with
you supposed to
somebody,
cheat?
because if you with somebody who can just flip the switch on you and switch up on you, if you got other bitches, then you can't get mad by her doing it. It's when niggas kill theyself or the bitch when they focus in on her.
Did you come
I
in and
swear
let
to
me be
God,
known that,
any dude that's killed the bitch and got away, ask him in jail what he did. I gave up all my hoes just for her, and the bitch came home like, you know what? I can't do this no more, and burn out.
That's on
He
him.
should- I know, but that's what happened. But if he got like the dude, like the what's the name? What's the name with the dress?
Oh, you talking about Kiki Palmer?
Yeah, Kiki Palmer. If Kiki Palmer dude was a sexy nigga, had a 6-pack with muscles and a Ferrari, and he took his son down on Rodale Drive somewhere in L.A. with lotion on, taking selfies and shit, she'd have been more mad at him than he was at her. Trust me. Bet money on it. And if he fuck her right.
Yeah.
And if he got hoes, so she'd have come
Right.
out cheating 3 times
Right.
with Madonna or any motherfucking
Right.
body.
It
One of the
wouldn't
weird
matter.
people. You telling me, for one, he wouldn't have went on live like, hey, why you got that dress on?
He
That's
still
so
would've did that
uncool.
shit.
He wouldn't have did that
He still
shit.
would've did that shit.
No.
Yeah, he would.
No.
Prize the
What
motherfucker.
Greg
No.
talking about is a whole different mindset.
No,
though.
hold on,
Yeah.
Dre, hold on. When Dwayne Wade cheated on Gabrielle Union, he didn't say shit. Now he focused on his little gay son to her. Look how he talk now. Come on, man, pay attention, bro. When you got money and you got bitches, you don't pay attention to shit because you got hoes already. And she gonna come back anyway. She gonna circle around, find out she can't
but it's
find
your
like
ego,
that. You
though.
gonna be right back.
Your
It
ego.
happens all
It's your
the time.
ego, though,
But
bro.
let's say this: what is cheating though? What is cheating?
you're
I
thinking about it
don't
over
feel
here.
like nobody can cheat on nobody. You can only cheat
I
on
agree.
yourself
Exactly.
or cheat yourself
Exactly.
out of the situation.
I agree with that.
I don't
Exactly.
never feel like I can cheat on somebody.
No.
If me and you
Right.
together, first and foremost, I was
right.
born all by myself. I probably just met you a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I really don't really know you.
Right.
It's
You-
somebody that know you way more than me.
Since
So
you
why
were
would I
21 or some
dedicate
shit
my
like
whole
that.
life to somebody that I just met? I'm gonna do that to my kids. I can cheat on my kids
Right.
with some other kids or
Yeah.
some shit, or
Right.
I
let
can,
them down.
or I can
Right.
find,
Let them
myself,
down.
or I can find
Right.
myself going on more dates than I
Right.
do
On your
dating for
fucking
my
job.
kids.
You cheat on your
That's
job.
cheating on my kid.
Right.
Yeah, I like
because I went and spent some money on some
Right,
girl and
right.
didn't give it to my daughter.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
cheating.
That's
To,
deep.
to
I can-
someone that I just
I
met
understand.
months or a year ago, I cannot cheat on you.
I understand,
Nah.
and,
That's
you're
deep, though.
right.
And they can't cheat on
And
me.
you're right, but I
And
feel
to get their
like as
feelings
long
all-
as if
all
even
caught
if you're not talking about, oh, we just met, say like you are in a relationship, I feel like if there's no communication about what y'all are about to do, as in, is this an open relationship or this a
But
closed
see-
relationship, then I feel like if there's no communication and you step out, to me that is cheating
But
because
what
you
about with a
didn't hold on
delusional
because
woman,
you
though?
did not. You did not. Well, she just delusional. She's stupid.
No.
But then that, if you did not communicate that with me, that what you're about to do, then in my opinion, that's cheating. Like it don't matter what it is.
That's personal.
You're
though.
cheating.
That's
Yeah,
personal.
But
Nah,
that's
nah,
just
it's
a
not cheating.
communicating.
It's personal,
As
nah,
long as you
But-
can communicate that with me about what you're finna
right.
do, and let's make it fair. If you can go do it, then I can't too
Of
without
course,
you
knock
getting mad.
yourself out.
Yeah, no doubt.
If you
Well,
understand
if
that,
that's- then
so
that's
they go back
okay.
to that
Then
shit
it's
people
okay.
post
Then it's
that-
okay.
like this one.
Y'all
Don't-
brought up a good situation
Come on,
with
Doc.
you know that previous situation when I told you she talked about being in the tub. Okay, she thought that I was gonna react like, damn, you know what I did? I said, okay, you got 7 days. Have your shit out of my house.
Period.
Yeah, for sure.
Period.
Yeah, you moved it down the line.
Next, let her go stay.
Go sit on the bench.
Right, go sit on the bench.
Sit your ass on the
You're a
bench.
6-man.
He brought his old lady
Nigga,
in
that
bed.
motherfucker in the doghouse.
Right.
They both buck naked on the bed. He said he kicked the bed. Man, they still in the wet spot. Man, he said this big dick nigga in my bed, man. He told her, he said, I'm going to get drunk when
said
I
he's
come
big.
back.
That's disrespectful.
Have your
Pause.
stuff.
Stop.
pause.
Hold on, you said a big what?
Big dick. Dude.
Paul.
I thought you said something.
No, but let's go back to what Nana said, because she said something real interesting. You was speaking about the fact that if a guy came to you and told you all of that, then you would either be okay with it, but you just want to have a choice to be able to say yay or nay, right?
Yeah.
The problem is that the guy says all of that to you. You choose that's not what you want, right? You go down the line, find somebody else is gonna tell you exactly what you want to hear and be in the same exact situation. What I'm saying is the first guy just was honest with you, and so you chose not to deal with that.
Right.
You went down the line because you had a backup dude. He's telling you exactly what you want to hear, but he's doing the exact
That's
same thing.
understandable.
So what if the first guy just told you the same thing the second guy told
As
you?
long as that's what I'm saying. As long
But
as it's fair. If I can do it, then you can do
Life
it.
ain't fair.
The point that I made
I don't
was
like
the
it, but
point
yeah.
the point that I made was the first dude didn't do it. But he could have easily just told you what you wanted to hear. The second dude is gonna tell you what you want to hear, but still do it. The point that I'm making is everybody's gonna do it. It's gonna happen
it's gonna
anyway.
happen.
So going into it thinking that somebody is gonna be completely honest and all of that's not life. That's
Well,
not
I'm
how
gonna say
it
this.
is.
So that schoolboy shit you hear, you see that innocent. You know how you see these guys, these alpha milk toe type dude. You know, he's real deep.
You were ready for that
But
shit?
no, listen.
You know,
Hey,
it's like
your
these
comments
women
going
don't like
Listen.
He's real polite.
Your comments going crazy, Greg.
But that's why I agree when you say until a woman
I'm
is
serious.
actually done, she's gonna leave, because I feel like
Women like the dude
I'm not gonna
that
say a
rough
woman
up
don't have a
the
say so and she
language
shouldn't have a
or
say so,
something.
but I feel like
Rough up the pussy.
if a woman is not actually going to leave as in no coming back, then she shouldn't say anything. Then it's just be quiet. Let him do what he got to do. You just make sure you're preparing yourself to leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's that's what I said.
So
Like,
we talking about like living,
It looks
living
better,
together.
right?
sounds
It sounds good, but looks better.
both ways. I feel like
Women
it
try to
sounds
say
good.
it's
I'm not
a
saying that, you know, I'm
program.
perfect and I would do that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a person where I'm going to bark in your ear about why you cheating on me, and I might stay, you know what I'm saying? I might stay because it's like it's
That's a
attachment to
power
it now. It's like I'm
Let
attached
me
to
see
it.
It's
if I
called
can
a
still
trust
stay
bond.
in-
Yeah, you
It
know what I'm
is.
saying?
Y'all
And
bonding
that
through
is
trauma.
a dumb
That's
way,
why
but it's
I only
okay.
bind. That's why I only bind through abundance. Period. I don't want none of your trauma, and I vibrate on such a level that when I see it as soon as you bring it to me. I see it, and I say, That's not what I'm here for, because I haven't given you
gotta
any
get
of that.
you gotta make sure
I
somebody is
haven't
healed
given
first.
you
'Cause you know,
any of
women
that.
got six
So I'm not
different
gonna accept
personalities,
any of
and
it
you
back.
don't want to deal with it. That's what
Exactly.
that when
Everybody-
other
Don't do that.
And
Everybody-
that's why I say,
Because
do
y'all
what
mean
you
this
want.
generation
So
got
well, hold
six
on.
different
Well, hold on.
personalities.
This is the thing about it. This is the thing
I
about
like
it.
kids.
We can talk
As long as
about
they ain't
this
no
cheating
badass
shit, but
kids.
when
I'm
you
talking
put
about dealing
kids
with
into
their baby
it,
daddy
would you
first.
want your son to deal with a
Then
woman got
if
six
if
personalities?
it's too much, I'm gonna step back.
I'm not
would he
gonna.
know that?
I don't know like how to
No,
say
women
it
got
because
How
it's
would he
like
know
whatever
that?
my
No,
son
you
is
know
go
it.
through.
Y'all got
No.
friends.
It's learning
They got
experiences.
personalities.
I
If you
can't
come
really tell
across
my
a
son
woman
what I
who
want
has
him and
six
what I don't want him to
personalities,
do.
you as that man need to look into yourself,
That's what he do,
because
leave him
that
alone. That's
woman
what
will
he's
play off of you.
That's what he say. He
Yeah.
leave him alone.
So if
Yeah.
you have six
But that's what I'm saying,
personalities,
leave him alone.
that woman will be six different
I'm agreeing with you.
personalities.
That's why I say leave him
Ooh,
alone.
that's deep.
But for the 5%
Exactly.
dudes,
I ain't never heard that
leave
before.
him
That's some
alone.
good
And I
shit.
can speak
But
because I'm a
the
Gemini.
95%.
I'm a-
Oh, you're a Gemini? Gemini gang.
Oh
Okay,
shit.
I'm a Gemini.
Oh shit.
Gemini
Oh
gang.
shit.
Flat out.
Y'all ain't woken up a
love
Gemini.
it.
Because they
I'm
be
gonna-
thinking that they can,
Gemini.
cause dudes, you know, God
don't do
made
that.
us
I've
to
been in
want
a
to
prior relationship. That means
a
I've been
woman
doing
provide
too.
for them. So dudes who stick around bad relationships, for one, they get it from their mama because you had to get that from somewhere.
Say that.
And so now that you with this woman,
Or they
who might
daddy.
be your mom or daddy or grandma, whoever, you try to stick it out. This man right here not saying that. He been through some shit, but he had to point out like, hey, the minute you call my phone or
With
use
that
capital
bullshit.
letter Texas,
That means he
I'm
had to go
done.
through the bullshit.
But no, but I
He
get
went
that.
through
I
it.
get
That's,
that.
it's not about
Yeah.
me
It ain't
going
about
through
going
no
bullshit.
bullshit.
It's just
It's
that-
about me It's about me upgrading myself.
But you
That's
learn
what I'm
from your
saying.
mistakes.
Self.
You
It's
just
about
you
me.
learn from
It's
your
about me
mistakes.
And I don't
doing
blame
the
him.
work on myself. It ain't
That's
about
fine.
nobody else. It ain't about what I went
'Cause he
through
don't
or
want
none
it.
of that. Because if I would have put if I would have put the time in myself earlier, I never would have had to go through it. It's not about me going through it and learning
But
from going
how
through
can
it.
you how can
Hold
you not
on.
learn
It's
from
not about
something
me
for not
lear-
going through
Listen
it?
to me.
Easy.
It's when you
gotta be a man, sweetie.
Hold on, whoa.
I'm not a man,
Hold on,
so-
I'm gonna keep it
That's
right
y'all,
here.
That's y'all.
You
You
do
a
that.
man.
You do that when you build on yourself and don't try to build inside someone else before you know exactly
That's
who you are.
understandable.
Let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick.
Preach,
If
brother.
I meet somebody at 21 years old, I'm sorry, Nana, you 24. If I meet somebody at 24 years old, who is to say that I'm gonna be the same person at 30 years old? So if I marry you right now, am I wrong because I've came to a whole nother level and I'm looking at you and you ain't there? Am I wrong for that?
No,
I'm not wrong because
I'm
I
not
wasn't
saying
the
that.
person that I was supposed to
That's
be.
deep.
I wasn't even there yet. So we
he's
were
right.
bridging
He's
each
right.
other is what
Right.
we were doing.
I
So the
agree.
point that I'm making is I didn't learn from going through messed up situations. I learned when I learned about myself.
That's
and
okay,
if I would
yeah, I
have
can
did that
agree.
earlier,
I can agree.
I could have got into a more healthy, meaningful relationship earlier and wouldn't had to go through all of that.
But I don't feel like you have to bump your head.
I feel like only women have to bump their head though.
I don't think nobody got to bump their head.
I feel like it's still a question.
I think getting your head bump is just part of just the growing process. Anyway, it's gonna happen no matter what you do.
Exactly.
When you first start dating and you get at home, you all depressed because the gal and left you this, and your mama have to sit and tell you, look, man, don't get caught up on that. There's some more women out there.
Yeah, and what your mama should have told you.
Thank you.
When your mama should have said, pick up this book, study something, learn something about yourself. This how your daddy was. These are your ancestors. This was the Atlantic slave trade. This is college. This is a trade. This is. That's what she should have.
But it don't matter what the mama say or do. You're still gonna do what the hell you want to do.
World and find another girl and do it all over again.
She can't do it because she didn't do it.
That's
right.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Nobody has. You choose to be happy.
happy.
You choose to be happy, just like you choose to be on some bullshit. When a woman is mad at you, she has made a choice prior to calling you or seeing you that I'm mad.
Yep.
But if you ain't mad, then you ain't mad. So
I wish we can do that experiment. Take 2 children and raise some shit.
Well, I mean, the only close children I would say close to that is LeBron James.
The warning sign.
I'm not speaking on celebrities.
No, I'm just saying, like, LeBron don't have no issues like that. He ain't going through shit. And look at Dwayne.
But you can't say he didn't go through shit.
No, I'm saying they both came from like somebody in the house. And look at Dwayne, look at LeBron. Your son gay dressing like a chick, and you don't mind your chick coming and changing shit. LeBron and Savannah finally been on TV in what, in 20 years?
Yeah.
I mean, there you go. So it all depends on how your upbringing is. So if you're around some real niggas, it's 9 times out of 10 gonna do some real shit. But if your mama a stripper and your daddy a dope dealer, what you think you gonna be?
That don't mean anything.
You really gotta push harder. No, it's the truth. Ask him. You gotta push harder when you in an environment that's tougher than a regular person.
I didn't let you finish. So yeah, you're right.
If you push harder, licking in the crib, your chance being great is better. When everybody on some other shit, it's real low. That's why it's called,
I agree, but yeah, before I cut you off, sorry. When you say push harder, yes, because it don't matter what background you come from, it's your mindset, and I feel like as long as you do push harder, yeah, you do.
That's why you see so many homeless people walk around on chicks twerking, ain't got no ass, what the fuck ever, because they don't have that mindset. You know what? I ain't gonna do this shit. I'm gonna do something different. The last time I got locked up, I was 15, and what had happened that day was that. When you get locked up, it's like these different showers. Everybody got to take a shower together. Not the same shower, touch each other, but they pass the soap to the next nigga. That did something to me. Now, mind you, 15 and back, I stayed killing it every summer. Locked up some old, still in cars, some dope, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But since 15 to now, I ain't did shit.
That's good.
So it takes, if something got to happen to have epiphany to go, when you don't have a nigga saying, Ace dog, you going to be all right. I got you. I'm going to bring you on my wings. Every nigga ain't got that. So you got your mama who don't like men. You got your mama who bad with men. You got your mama who got a bunch of friends who ain't shit.
You even got your granny.
Come on, man. Why you think niggas wear purses? They mama buying it. If a 10-year-old boy got a purse, where you think he cut grass and went and bought that shit? His mama did that shit.
Women
and so then women play that role like, I don't know where he got it from.
Right.
My baby ain't never heard no bitch. You got it from you.
Ooh, why you gotta be the people?
Because that's just what it is. We gotta call a spade a spade. Like, I'm just saying. When you gotta fuck those situations, up to you to come out of it.
Well, thank God for my mama, because none of my brothers are in jail, never did all of that, and they are really good young men. So.
And they don't wear purses.
Well, that's awesome.
And they
shout
don't
shout out to your mom, yeah.
You gotta put that in there.
We live with our mom. My dad was definitely in our lives, so shout out to him too.
Shout out to Dad.
Because
but when I say post to cheat, this is what I'm saying. I see people blowing my thing about post to cheat. When you get with a female, fellas only notice that you know that you got to deal with some type of anxiety or what she got going on. It's up to you how much you can deal with it. Yep. How bad she is, how good her pussy is, how good her head is.
Oh, Lord.
If all those three ain't where it be, nigga ain't dealing with it. I'm telling you, cut it off. That's why niggas with money don't deal with big chicks. He don't deal with bitches who talk to him. She's like, I can
disagree.
You
because I am in the professional field. And
okay,
yes.
I'm just saying that as a man, being around other men, they don't like big chicks. They don't like chicks who talk too much. Lie. They don't like women who dress a certain way.
Africa, they
but I'm talking about what I'm saying. I'm talking about a certain level, man. Now, don't get me wrong. Nigga will fuck anything.
What is that?
I got a homeboy paid a stripper $300 for some head, and he didn't get a nut. So niggas will pay for some shit too. So I'm not taking that from you. But if a nigga gonna cuff you and wife you, you're not gonna see that unless y'all grew up together. You start with him in the studio. They own it. Okay, I hear you. But what I'm saying is that when I say post to cheat, if you got somebody have these episodes where all of a sudden they think a certain way or feel some type of way and change your life, Why is you just dealing with only her? That shit weird to me. And so people put that on the same level, cheating and a bitch being delusional on the same level. It's gonna be that way. That's why dudes don't take women serious. You coming in with this attitude, this energy, like it gotta be my way. We not fucking unless I feel like it.
So
Are
many
you saying?
stipulations.
Are you
Tell
saying
me
only
I'm lying.
woman?
Tell me I'm
Only
lying
women
now.
have stipulations.
Tell me
Only
I'm
women
lying.
have
A
stipulations.
nigga cannot come home and say, you know what, boo? I think you fuck around. Let's use condoms. The relationship is over.
It's over.
It's over.
She think he
So the
cheated.
bitch come
She
home
think
and
he
do
fucking
it.
cheated.
What he gonna say? All right, man, go get the condom then.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Right.
So since into that shit be on the same man, man, why is you talking
I'll
about
raise you
motherfucker
one.
like this? That's crazy.
I'll raise you one to say only women have that stipulation though, because I feel like they tell you all the time you can't fuck them unless you take them on a date. When we always
Yeah,
talk about that
bullshit
shit.
like
you
that.
can't fuck
But
them
the last
unless you
nigga
pay
did
for
it.
this.
The
You know what I mean? A man don't never say that to you. A man never come to
came
another
home
woman.
after school and fucked her.
And
But
a
you
man
gotta
never
take a
came
red
home
lobster.
and told a woman, hey, you know, we can't be together unless you do X, Y, Z.
Exactly. Why do
You-
you think at dinners they say, y'all been together 10 years. When y'all getting married? Everybody look right at him.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nothing wrong with this bitch.
It's like-
Come on
what the fuck is he
now.
doing?
And niggas
That
like,
man knows. But what woman finna sit
next
around
year?
and wait for 10 years?
I get that.
And
but
I'm
I'm
out.
just saying, all the pressure put on the man, only pressure put on the woman is cheating.
Right.
But
The only
male
pressure,
knows.
and then if you gain weight, if he say, yeah, you are getting a little fat, I don't believe you just said that.
See, women get mad because
Let him
It's
know
like
he getting
you
a little
can't- as
short.
dude, you can't.
Men
If
do
you
get
got
the end of the
bitches,
stick of a
a
lot of
little
things.
Hey, but-
but if you got bitches, it don't matter. You ain't gonna, if a dude cheat, he ain't got nothing to say.
But then,
Real talk.
yeah, but
Anytime I cheated, I was doing my thing. Long as the crib was taken care of and I fucked her. Every
So
day,
that's all that you
I would
as
have
a
to
man
fuck 2 or 3 of them
required.
in one day.
So for real, you
No.
didn't give a damn about yourself.
I didn't care about myself or
shit.
not.
Because for real, you didn't give a fuck about
I
yourself.
care about
If you
myself or
got
not.
booty in the house, okay, a hot plate if the
And
bitch
I
can
invested
cook.
in
Because
booty.
doctor said
I
she
invested
couldn't
in
cook.
booty,
You know
though.
what I'm
Doc did
saying?
say
That
she could
sound
cook.
good, but investors in something
my
you
thing
can't walk
is
away
this.
from.
Hold on, Graham.
She's
Let's
just
her out.
there.
Let's her out. Let's her out.
She's just there.
I get that. But
She's just
until you
there.
a dude, until you deal with these females who can come home and change your life in the snap of a finger, y'all really don't know what it's like till y'all go deal with them. I dare
But what's
any
the
woman in
pedigree?
the
But
world
what's the
to go
pedigree?
deal with a woman for a year and come back and talk to me. I bet y'all
But
say
what is
I
the
say.
pedigree of that woman though?
They
Is she
all the fucking
trash?
same.
They're not. They're not. Is she trash?
Dog, it's not
What did
trash.
you want her
It's
for?
not trash.
Okay, so did you want her to fuck you, suck your dick? Is that what you wanted her there for? Is she there for business? What did you acquire that woman for?
Can you chill out? When you give a list of things,
he only wants
hey,
sex.
can you do this?
nothing else.
That ain't true.
He just want his damn balls massaged.
that
Sound
ain't
like.
true.
On his balls massage.
I don't know about that shit, but if you ask a woman, hey, can you not play the radio while I'm trying to take a nap? And she turn her phone on. When you say, hey, your daughter be kind of tripping, can you tell her to take the trash out? And she don't. When you ask her, hey, can you suck my dick a little bit longer? She like, alright, it's list of things niggas can name out that bitches don't do. And niggas who trying to be one
Get
chick,
you one that like to do
I'm
it.
just trying to get you to understand something.
All women aren't good at that.
She don't want to deal the truth.
He making a
It's too
point.
real.
He making a point.
It's too
He
real.
kinda
I'm
goes
about
to
to
the
turn
meat
my
of it.
live
Yeah,
off.
it's too
You get
real.
into the
When
meat
the
of it. Go
nigga
ahead.
got a list of things for a woman to do, and she puts
it's the
back
end of
on
the
it,
world.
and you been with her for some years, he not gonna get his shit and say, all right, man, I've been trying. That ain't gonna happen.
Right.
Only
why
women
not?
do shit like that
But
when
why
they're
not?
wrong and leave. I haven't yet seen a nigga wrong and leave a bitch. That don't really happen. It does happen probably small
No,
percent,
it is
but
some
you'll see
simp-ass
more women
men
will go
out
to
there.
My ex cheated and
Acapulco,
left me.
fuck on the beach, come back home and say, you know what? You know when to Acapulco, this really ain't working for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave
'Cause
today.
men have a different
and he be
level
like,
of
damn,
loyalty.
bitch, I just paid like $2.
And why won't the man leave? Because I
Because
would
you
like to
have
know
different
that
level
too.
of
But
loyalty.
see, but
I
women
know a
don't-
couple
that's
of
what
men
and that's
who
what-
have been in
everything you
shitty
saying
situations.
until women are held
And
accountable
they don't
right here.
leave.
Niggas should cheat. That's what I'm
Because
saying.
men
When
are
they held
taught
accountable,
loyalty. That's why they
niggas
don't
should
leave.
cheat.
Loyal to bullshit?
No, loyal to the woman.
Loyal to
My
My
hoes?
ex cheated on me, and yeah, I was heartbroken.
that's
And
because
boom,
you
this
though,
split
you
it
know.
up. And then years later, you know what? You was the realest queen I ever had.
They be
Girl,
lying.
guess
Don't
what?
believe that shit.
Thank you.
Don't
See you
believe
later.
that.
Did
Don't
y'all
believe-
reconnect?
Right, that
Fuck
guy they
no.
was horny.
Thank you.
He
See
was
you
Because
like,
at
later.
that point, I knew my worth, and I said, "You're a
Oh,
bum," and
Lord.
I upgraded.
Lord have mercy when y'all say
High
dudes
Pergamy.
come back. When dudes, you gotta understand, dudes will fuck anything. So when y'all
You're
call
right.
them,
They will.
y'all say, why'd you
right.
leave me alone? Well, boo, you really was a good woman. I just was
And
tripping.
guess what? He full of
But
shit.
if
He
you
meant
tell
it the
that
first
nigga,
time.
I
He
need you
meant
to
it
pay
the
my
first time.
mortgage next month. The nigga who just cheated on you, that's bugging you, say I need my $1,500 next month. I bet he won't call you no more. Trust me. But if you say come fuck me, he on this motherfucking way. Women don't get that. They really believe that niggas who do that, that's how every nigga is. We not. I just was training a chick that said what I was telling Dre about it. The chick was like, the nigga come over 5 days out of the week to cuddle her, have sex with her, chill with her. She stayed with her mama. He stayed his own
do
crib.
that. I'm a
Exactly.
mental
So now in her
person. I gotta know your
mind, she
mental.
think every nigga she meet got to do that. So when she get out here and realize,
Well, that's
and,
her,
and
not
so
me.
sorry, SpaghettiO shit, that don't happen. That's the dude. Niggas know where our lane is. Dre talked to all bad chicks. I ain't never seen with a funny looking chick ever.
Period.
That's his lane. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's his preference.
That's his pedigree.
That's his preference. I like big chicks.
right.
Joe like chicks around his age now, so that's we know where we. I'ma stand right here. Y'all here going to the bad chick line. I be in the big bitch line right here. That's just what it is.
In the big
But
bitch
if I
line.
go to that line, I'll be like,
guess I get men with
big
cool.
bitch line. Really?
Hey, cool.
You got a whole BBW on the panel.
I'm in
a potential line.
And might I
think I
add,
need
it's
a
fire as
figure
fuck,
speech.
by the way. However, okay, got a message. But however, I'm just saying, okay, every man has their preference.
Let me say this. Let me
And
say
we
this.
get
Let me-
shamed for
let me-
our preference,
Let me
though.
switch
And
it
you
up.
shouldn't.
Hold on. Let me switch it up a little bit and give a little play for the ladies. Would it be okay? Would you as a guy be okay if your girl, if we, so you know how what they call it when you have different
poly shit?
like a poly relationship.
Okay, poly.
Would you be okay, Greg, in a poly relationship if it was 2 dudes or 3 dudes and you?
Hell
what about
no.
you? Would you be okay with that if it
No.
was you and 2 other dudes? And
Why not?
Well,
No.
I did the
Which-
open relationship
Why
shit,
not?
swinging shit.
Not an
I
open
no.
relationship.
How-
Not an
I
open
wouldn't- I wouldn't
relationship.
give
No,
a fuck.
probably
I'm
got
talking
them
about
together.
you and
I
2 other
wouldn't-
dudes and a woman.
I wouldn't give a fuck because on the strength that I know how chicks get down, they gonna fuck around regardless. So
What?
you
No, but
already in
y'all
a
are
poly when you
in
meet
a
a bitch.
relationship.
What?
No, you are in a poly when you meet a bitch. She
No.
already talking to other niggas.
No.
That
She's
is
fucking
not
somebody else
true.
when you
Are
meet
you
her.
talking about actually being in a relationship like all y'all are in a
You talking
relationship?
about all
Not
in
a
love?
step
He talking about like
outside.
Tori.
Like
This
Are
is
you
what-
talking in love?
Greg, he talking about like
a
Tori.
with the woman.
As in y'all in a
No.
relationship.
You
Exactly.
No.
2 other dudes
No.
and
But there's
you know
different
what?
But
dynamics.
As a
Let's-
woman, I wouldn't
but
do
hold
that.
on. Let's clear that up.
can't have
Okay,
2
because there's poly, okay, and then you have other type of
She
situations
said
Yeah.
triangle some
with
shit.
the poly.
Try.
Okay, there are several different types. I'm not going to go down the line.
I don't know the types 'cause I don't
However,
go for
you
it.
can have like a man. So say it's just me and her. She wants to be with him. She can be with him. I can be with him. Okay,
Oh, I know
we're
those
not
co-
together. Me and
yeah.
her don't got
Yeah.
shit but business together. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? He's the middle. Okay, there's different types of poly situations. You do have women who would get with a man and they're all together. They all like each other. They all have
But
sex.
they're actually aware of each other.
They know
It's
of
not
each
that
other.
We
But
don't
see,
know
only-
each other.
However, there's
That's
different types of situations. Now, me
Right.
personally, I was never taught or raised to believe that you should be with one. I was always asked, how many boyfriends do you have? How many boyfriends
Oh, yeah.
do you have? I've always been asked that question. How many boyfriends?
I
It was
only
never how many
dated-
men.
I only
How many?
dated 3,
What
so-
boyfriend do you have?
Why you supposed to cheat?
So
See?
I'm
You
just
proving
saying,
my
I was
point.
always
That's why you
asked how
supposed to
many
cheat.
boyfriends.
Right.
Okay, so now that situation that he's talking about, I definitely can do that situation. One woman, 2 or 3 different men.
I can't do
Why
that.
not?
I can't.
I can't
Why
do
not?
it.
I get emotionally attached
But you
to
don't
one.
have to have sex with all of them. See, there's different
Oh,
dynamics.
okay, that's understandable.
But I,
Okay?
I feel like
you might have that one that you have sex with. Those
Right.
men, you know.
Joe?
I feel like as a
That's
man,
because
I
you
can't
can
do it with multiple men because I'm more of a I wouldn't say like an alpha or dominant man, but I feel like it's a form of submission. And I feel like as a man, that's kind of like better like type of shit right there, though,
submitted to
man.
everybody.
Like you know what I mean? Like she's the dominant woman. Only dominant women can command men like that. Though.
I agree.
And if you're not a dominant woman, it's no way in hell you gonna be able to keep all these motherfuckers in
All
check.
her pussy good.
I don't give a fuck how good her pussy
Yeah,
is, bro.
yeah,
Ain't no
yeah,
nigga gonna just sit there
Because she might have another man.
Just hold on for a second.
Hold on.
Right.
It
Hold on
seems
for a
like
second.
we entered
Right.
into a society where men
Everybody
and
not
women
giving
be
a
able
fuck.
to look at each other and say, you know what, I want to experience you and just experience them without being attached.
I can't. I get attached.
Now that is
Once
the
I open
sad
my
part.
legs,
That's
I'm
what I'm
already
saying. We
attached to
appointed
you.
you.
So you fuck with soul ties then, huh?
Just like
I'm
what
more
you're
of-
saying,
I'm
we
a
can look
lover
at a
girl.
woman that's
Okay.
so
I can't.
attractive,
I
and
can't
you go and talk to her and
experience.
Right.
say, I
I
like
gotta
to
actually
experience
like.
But what if you have a
Y'all
connection with both
experience
men,
each other
though?
with nothing
Well,
attached.
that's what it is. That's
That's
really what it is.
That's
Greg,
what it is.
Greg,
That's what it is. I mean, that's
What if you have a
what it
connection
is.
with both
And what you
men?
said is really a very polite way.
You
to
got
just
quiet
get
on
to
that
it.
one.
But look though.
Right.
Listen though. When people think
Right.
about poly situations and all of that,
Right.
everybody always puts sex like it's
And
the
it's not.
like
About
it's the
the bread.
highest thing.
And it's
Every
not.
single one of
But
y'all
there's
says
different
something about
types.
sex.
It's not.
When
But-
we talk
but there's
about
different types.
the state of our
People
community,
just have
when
oversexualized.
we
Break it
talk
down,
about
Greg.
when we talk
Break it
about the
down.
state of our
I know
community,
this is
the
going.
African American community coming from the bottom,
Okay.
trying to make it to the
To the
top,
top.
to be in a monogamous relationship is the most crazy thing to do because financially, as a group, we
Preach,
can all
brother.
get farther. We
Preach
can do
on.
more. Now, listen, when we talking about a woman, I wouldn't mind being in a relationship with a woman if she had a couple other. I wouldn't mind that if if she is nurturing, if she's growing vegetables, if she's teaching the kids, if when I'm with her, you enlighten me and make me want to be a better dude and go have a better business. I can't try to keep that to myself. If you doing that to 3 other dudes and you making all 3 dudes go out and be great,
Exactly.
I'ma stand in line
Yep.
to be great.
And that's what they do.
Hold on, I'm not standing in line for no pussy.
Period.
I'm gonna stand in line for the enlightenment. So if you are enlightened and you are the way in which I have to get to greatness, then I'm gonna stand in line. And if you got 2-3 other dudes that you making great, then there we go. So it's not about dominance and alpha
Sex, yeah.
It's not
female.
sex.
It's about her worth and her value and what she has to actually give and how you can grow. Do y'all agree with that?
I totally
What-
agree.
Do the women agree with that?
Hold
Then
on.
what's the goddamn difference between a man doing the same shit to a woman? If a man has the same value and he's giving
But
this
you know
value to
what?
all these different females, then what's the difference?
But listen.
What is the difference?
But hold on.
What is
She
the
can't answer that question.
She gotta answer
answer
it.
No,
that
I want you to answer, Nana.
Why you want the young lady to answer?
Because she caught up.
Why you want the young lady to answer?
What's because you just agreed with me.
No,
when
no,
I was
listen,
female.
I'm
You just agreed with me.
I agree. However, did the man set that up right?
What do you
But
mean,
but
sir?
you said
that up.
you
Not
said
even
until
Listen to
but he
They
said
can't do it. They can't do
until
it.
I get to greatness.
Joe, did you
so
see what I
once you
did
get
with
to
that?
greatness,
I
are you
felt
gonna
it.
drop
Joe,
that
did you
woman?
see where I
that
went
shit.
with that?
I
But did
felt
he
that
set
shit.
it up right?
Okay.
Did he
I felt
come?
it up.
Was he forthcoming with that situation?
I don't
Did
know.
he
I
enter
feel
a
like-
situation with another woman and let her believe that maybe she was the only one, and then all of a sudden
Exactly.
here's these other motherfuckers coming around.
Regardless
So
if
my
that
thing
woman,
is
if that woman is giving all of these men value, whether she came forthright, because you can't hold on to the sun.
Hey,
you can't hold on to
That
the
boy
sun.
said, hold on to the
Only
sun.
days in
That's
the
a
sun.
bar.
You
That's
don't
a
even
bar.
look
That's
at
a bar.
that.
You can't hold on to
Hold
the
on to
sun.
the
You
sun
can't hold
is
on to
giving
the sun.
everything life.
He-
Everything is life.
However, if that was
Like
your
that.
setup,
So when
He
I
get
come to the woman and say,
metaphysical
well,
on
I know you ain't messing with no other dudes.
get
I
metaphysical.
know you ain't giving this guy this
man.
enlightenment to no other dude. That's why I am.
Well, can I say this? Can I say this?
But
Can I
he
say
lied.
this? Can I say this?
but did she
I'm
lie?
gonna say I'm gonna just say delusional
like
mind
that.
because I feel like a lot of y'all.
Thank you.
Hold on.
About time.
Hold
About
on.
time.
I'm buying you something. I'm cash.
Hold the hell on it. Listen, I'm only saying
On my phone over there.
this because that's how y'all take it. But in my mind, I don't feel like it's delusional. But I'm gonna say it in your perspective as a delusional woman. I would rather for us not to have nothing outside, as in me not having nothing and you not having nothing.
Right.
If I can't find that man, then I guess I'm just gonna be single.
up.
But
What a dog.
at the end of the
What a
day,
barking noise.
I feel like if I can find a man that wants the same thing as I
Right.
do, then that's the man I want to
That's gonna
be
be hard
with.
to
You know,
find, though, boo.
it might be hard, but guess what? I can find it then.
I want to raise
You looking
Drake.
for a guy to know how to play the game right.
Basically.
That's
I
what
don't
you
think
looking
it
for.
ain't
You're
I
not
said
gonna
the
find.
same.
You're not gonna
I'm
find.
probably, you know, probably
But you
won't.
can find
But
a
if he
man
get,
that
goddamn it, he better play that.
Let me
Let me
ask
tell you
good enough for
something.
you to
As
just
an
stick around.
investigator woman, he better play that game so motherfucking right because I can find out anything.
So there we go.
That
So
part.
now he's playing the game and he's trying to
Fuck it.
straddle this
Fuck
line
it.
that you got him straddling.
'Cause
But then
obviously
you every
all
time
y'all
you look
got-
at
all
the
y'all
phone, you
got-
calling them early, and calling them at
exactly.
night. He gonna say, "Man, you know
No.
what? I was trying with now, but this
Exactly.
shit ain't worth it."
And that's
Hey.
when you gonna cheat.
Hey.
And you gonna
Hey.
cheat.
not
Push
cheating
her down the
shit.
line,
Hey.
and she'll go find another
I've
nigga.
been in
and
this
go lie
situation.
and do all of
I've
that.
been in that phone situation, baby.
Hey.
I've been in
Let her
that.
make it.
Ouch.
Let her.
She going through his pants pocket
Yeah.
at night.
Who
every
got
night.
time for this shit?
Not me.
Let me tell you
Come on.
something.
They
I'm
still
single.
doing
Let me
that.
tell you something.
That ain't changed.
I'm just not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Look, even her age, I'm not doing all that. Okay. If anything that you want to know about a man that you're in a relationship with, trust and believe it always comes right to your
Oh, I
face.
disagree. But go ahead.
Let me tell you something.
Because at the end of
It
the day, I
always
need a
comes.
man. So
Now,
that's
y'all
just
want
what
to
it
talk
is.
about this
I
fight,
need a
but I'm gonna
man.
give y'all a situation.
Always.
And I want y'all to tell me, was this a wrong disposition? I had a couple come over my house, and he's a school teacher, and like my wife at the time, his wife was both of them attractive, and they looked almost alike. But this was down in Tennessee,
Oh, so he know what he like, huh?
and so
I want to see where this goes.
he was up in my rec room. Now he had 2 daughters, and they used to do sleepovers at our house.
Right.
I ain't never had nothing but friendship with him. He used to take me places where I didn't know how to get there.
Right.
So this one day, it was a Saturday, And we all, the four of us, sitting in the rec room, and his wife looked at us and said, "Hey Doc, can we all take our clothes off?" And so what I did was I paused for a moment and I noticed how he didn't say shit, and
'Cause they
my old
already
lady
talked
didn't
about
say nothing. And I looked at her and I said, "So she want to get with me?" But the thing is, I got a problem with him getting with my old lady.
Right.
Okay, so y'all needed to discuss the rules. That was an orgy.
But I told him, no, we
It was
we
four
don't do
people
that.
though. I thought he said.
Yeah,
Oh, it was just two people.
That's swinging.
That's
That's swinging.
Women will stay quiet to see
a
what
cluckahoe.
you're gonna say.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
You know
Right.
what? That's really funny because when they left,
Hold on, stop. Did you do it?
No.
No,
I'm
he
just
said
saying,
no. He said no. He
Right.
said
no,
no.
Nobody went through it.
but
Like,
No, he
the
said
only
it.
thing
He
is
said
I
no.
got a problem with him dicking down my wife in front of me.
How you know
Damn.
you gonna dick her down? He might make you look good.
Right.
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 I'm just being honest.
He might would have made you look
He might make you
like
Yo.
Hey, I never thought about that.
Right.
Maybe. Hey, Dre.
You know what I thought? When she said it, I got real quiet. And I'm thinking, this motherfucker done put her up to this shit because he want to fuck my old lady.
Right.
That's what
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Of
you
course.
saying the wrong shit.
Yeah.
They
I
they got some funny business going on. I'm like, y'all gotta go.
Right.
Not in this house.
Breakdown from your point of view. I like that.
No, from my point of view,
What was going
that-
on there?
I mean, that's interesting. I would be more trying to see if my old lady would be down with it. Man, you would be surprised
Hell
what a
no.
woman would do.
They'll do it.
I'm
They
just
don't
saying
wanna
you'll
do
be
it.
surprised.
No,
what-
I don't.
do it.
And
Hold
I
on
bet
now.
money on
Well,
that.
hold on now. You'll
Yeah, you'd be surprised what a woman do.
So
Yeah,
I
out of
might-
love.
I
In a
might have
pressure
played it.
situation?
I
Out of
might have
love.
played it. Hold
In a
on now.
pressure
I
situation?
may have
Wait,
played
let
it
him
out.
finish. I wanna hear
I
what he
just
gotta-
may have played
yeah.
it out a little bit more just to see how my
Right.
old lady would have reacted to it. You know what I mean? And if she would have put an end to it, then put an end to
I think
it.
I
women
would
do
say,
a lot of
excuse
stuff.
you.
But you
Love
I
and
would say,
money.
get the hell out of my house.
Love and money.
That's what I would say.
You ain't
Excuse
do it
you,
for
get the hell out of my
official.
house.
Should have undressed
A dollar
first.
motherfucking
Man.
It'll be them. It'll be
chicken.
It definitely will be the women.
Whoever
It definitely
said
will be
let's
the
do
women.
it. Yeah, whoever said let's do it.
Let
Yeah.
them undress first because they
But
came
she
to
didn't
you.
make a move to take her drawers off.
Yeah, because everybody
Right.
was looking
And then
at
you would have been sitting there looking like a damn fool.
Because she
Let's
gave
look
you
at
the
that for
ultimatum.
your house.
I got
She
one
gave you the
question.
Take your drawers off first.
Actually, both of the women gave you an ultimatum.
I
without
got one
you even
last
knowing.
question before we
Yeah.
wrap it up.
Yeah,
though.
I
I got one last question.
Yeah,
though.
that
So,
What's the last one, man?
So this last question I got, I really want to hear everybody's opinion about. We touched on the last few episodes though.
Okay.
Only in America we believe in monogamy. I feel like when you go to other seas and all this type of stuff like that, you see Africa they have multiple wives. You see India they have multiple wives. I think even some Asian culture believe in multiple wives, and you see it works. You know, arranged marriages and all that. You don't never hear no gripes. I don't know what it is. You know, even nowadays you're sister wives and stuff. Why do y'all feel like in this type of day and age that's not something that neither one of y'all can do though?
I don't want it. Like I said, I'm a lover girl. It's either me, it's me.
A
or
lover
him.
girl?
I
You
don't-
said a lover girl?
Yes.
That's cute.
I'm a lover girl. I like to love one person. I can't. I'm emotional and sensitive, so it's like if I'm emotionally attached to you, I don't want you messing with anybody else, or it's going to be those 6 different personalities that come out. You know what I'm saying?
So Greg, right then. It's
The
okay.
Gemini.
So it's like-
It's the Gemini.
But first of all, we're not
But
gonna
well, like
talk
she
about
said,
Gemini.
we move on what you do. So
let
therefore,
that
if
be the
you
reason.
showing me that you don't, if you want 6 different women, I'm gonna show you these 6
I
different
know.
personalities.
But that's what you want to do.
So I don't want different men on my part, and I don't want different women. It's me and you. That's just what it is. Or he better know how to play the game right.
Bam.
Your
Play the game.
answer,
Now,
man.
now let
Now,
I want her to
Well,
go.
he want
You
all the
ladies
panel.
have to wait first. Ladies first.
It's for the
Yeah,
panel. It's for the
They
panel.
said it's for the
Dre.
panel. I'll wait my
let you
time.
do-
Now we'll
let
finish
you
with
go.
Dre. I want her to go.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
So, ask question one more time so we make sure.
So I
'cause
feel.
listening to her.
So the question I have is, why in U.S. basically USA do we believe heavy into monogamy? Like we feel like that's king. Like that's the best thing to do right there is monogamy. But if you look at all the other successful marriages, if you think about it, in overseas cultures, they have multiple wives.
I'm an alien then.
So, I mean, I don't know. I believe it's Western, first of all, because we're over here. Who's to say that at one time men didn't have multiples? Okay, who's to say
Right.
they didn't? Me personally, I do like just one. You know, me personally, I like one. However,
Here we go.
I can have or be okay as long as I know if a man is that dude. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And he has different ones, but he's honest. Okay, the lie shit I don't like. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
some of the most
Because
real shit I heard though.
be able to because be able to if I
Right.
feel like I want to do what you doing, be able to accept it. Don't do nothing to me that you wouldn't want me to do.
Exactly.
Okay? In other
Abomination.
cultures,
That's
now in
abomination.
other
But-
cultures, true, they do have multiple.
But is that tick
wives.
for tack though?
That's abomination.
No.
That feel tick for tack. If you're not naturally like that and you only doing it out of a reaction and
That's
type
what
of
she
thing.
really is. then.
No. If
really is.
no, really.
If you want to do something, you're not.
If
cool.
you are honest, okay, I take honesty.
Okay.
It's the lie part that I can't stand.
Right.
If you're supposed to be in a relationship with somebody, you should be able to sit that person down and talk to them.
I agree
Now, give them an opportunity
to make a decision.
to make a decision.
Yeah.
Please don't lie to me to keep me in a
Yeah.
certain box
That's what you
because
gotta
when
do
I
as a
find
man,
out you
though. No, you
doing it,
don't.
I'm gonna
No,
do
you
it harder
don't.
than you. But like
No,
you
you
said,
don't.
to go back to the question,
don't like the truth.
in other
because we
cultures,
don't
yes,
like it don't
it
mean we not
works.
gonna stay.
Okay, in
That
other
is true.
dynamics,
We don't
it
like a lot of
works
stuff.
for it
But
to
you
be
stay.
a group
But
of
the
people.
thing is,
But
stand
in
and
Western
tell the truth
society,
and lying, tell the truth.
it can work really.
how we
You know what
do
I'm
it.
saying? Depending on what
Just like-
religion you're
Because I feel like even
If you don't
animals
give
got
it
it
up,
right. Like lions
I
got
might
it.
as
You
well
look at
go
the
ahead
pack
and
of
be mad and
lions.
still
They-
give it
yeah.
up.
They got it right though.
But
You know, they
we're
got
talking
one
about
male
staying, though.
and it's a gang of lionesses, and it works. And I feel
they
like
all work together.
they all work together.
Okay.
They uplift each other.
Yeah.
And you know, when you get to a certain age, you gotta get the fuck out of the house if you're a male.
But listen though, and then I go ahead and answer. You know, just to comment on what you said. You know, women gotta figure out. You guys gotta put together a checklist that you need from a man. Hold on, just for a second.
I ain't-
Hold
I
on
ain't
for a
met
second.
one yet that
Hold on
got
for a
anything
second.
on my
Hold on for a
checklist.
second. This is a checklist, and it's not like 6 foot tall, cute, all this stuff. It gotta be like the things that you
Common
need.
sense.
It has to be the things that you need.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on now. It has to be an understanding of yourself and the things that you need
Yeah.
from him in this relationship. So the things may be accountability. The things may be somebody
Honesty.
that's.
Those.
I'm not
things.
gonna even say honesty. I'm gonna say the things may be accountability, which means that if he say he gonna do something, he do it. The things may be manhood. Okay, if you got a flat tire or something, he own it. The things may be he's always consistently asking you, "Oh, you okay?" If you got he's been to your house and he know that your grass need to be cut.
And he
He's
waxed it.
taking care of stuff,
Yep.
man stuff, right? I'm not talking about him fucking no other bitches.
Yeah.
I'm talking about things that you require of a man that
To do
you
for your life.
that wouldn't want to do yourself,
Absolutely.
Right.
right? Not just all of the who he fucking and honesty and all of that shit, because should none of that shit come up if he taking care of everything that you need, right? Why would you
No.
push it? Okay, that's fine. So a lot of women would be willing to hold on. It's an expression. It's an expression. Don't throw away the baby with the bathwater, right?
True.
Yeah.
Women do it all the
But I
time.
get what he's saying.
But listen, no, but that's fine. No, we
Yeah, he said,
I
let's
totally
disagree.
agree.
But I totally understand what he's saying.
We
However,
agree to disagree.
that
Right.
don't work for
so,
me.
So what happens is you swap out, the guy that was doing all of these things that made this
downgrade.
checklist for somebody else that just can lie a little bit better.
Basically,
That's
But
what
I
all
understand
that's what
that.
That's all it
everybody's
is.
doing. That's
However,
what everyone is
I agree.
doing.
Hey,
So
you-
you
you-
just
you-
swapping
you know, I
one
wanna
situation
give
for
it-
another. You
Yep.
swapping one
No.
penis for another penis.
Mm-hmm.
One
But
penis lies better. This
some
penis at least
women-
it came with a hammer and a
And the motherfucking nail.
That's what it checks, right?
and a
You
lawnmower. You traded a lawnmower
Okay,
penis for
but
just
not
I
all
don't
for a
like
penis that
to
play the
hear.
game.
I don't like to hear.
So basically, what he's saying is,
Lies.
let me just
Right.
Basically, what
You gonna
he's saying
summarize
is,
it.
women have the dude that fixes cars, the dude that's good with money, the business guy, the maintenance guy, the pipe fixing dude. Okay, that's what he's saying. Basically, like, okay,
No,
you
I'm
may
not-
have
he's not
these
saying
different.
that.
No, I'm not saying
He
No,
said
this is
all
what
in one.
I'm
I'm
hearing.
saying,
No,
no,
it's
I'm
all
saying
one.
as a woman, you have to figure out
What
what
you
need
Exactly.
prior to meeting this guy. So if he doesn't
Exactly.
meet that criteria,
Don't even fuck
you
with
know
him.
not to mess with him.
And I
But
get
they
that.
gonna do
I'm
it
And
with
so
anyway.
the criteria shouldn't be him having other bitches.
That
The
should be-
criteria
should be on the table.
This is a step.
Okay, but
the
what do you want
criteria
from him?
should be when
What-
I
what
stand
do you
next to
want
this
from
man,
him?
I know I'm standing next to God. That should
Exactly.
be. I am
Exactly.
God
standing
don't cheat.
next to
How you know? How you know?
Listen
but
to
is
me.
he-
God didn't want a
Listen
woman.
to
They
me.
so damn bad.
Listen to me. I am standing as a woman. It should be I'm standing next to a quality
God
man
is gonna
that,
let me
that
marry
carries
who I need to
himself
marry,
at a
fuck
certain place in manhood. And I'm a woman. I'm standing next to him, not who he
Is there a
fucking. But
van
listen
for
though,
wrap it up?
So
polygamy. You asked.
Wait a minute, let Doc get his.
Let's let Doc in for
Let
wrap it
Doc
up.
get his.
You,
Hey, listen.
you want me to?
Hold on.
I'll bring it on
question. The
Shut up, no, shut
Hold
up.
on. The question was the
Break it down.
polygamy
I'll
and
tell
why is it okay
I'll tell you
in
later.
other civilizations and
Yeah.
other cultures and not
Yeah.
ours is because you talking about most of them places is third world countries. You know what I mean? That
get
need this situation for economics. They need it for economics. It is ridiculous for one woman to be with one man and both of them is struggling, or at some period the man is working and the woman ain't working. If it's a group of us and we all together,
Take a village.
no one has to worry about finances and everyone can dream. Everybody can live their dream, open up their business. All the kids is good. One woman teach the kids. The man go out there with the boys, teach them how to, you know what I'm saying, how to build houses and do everything. It is a system that's going on. Right now we have boys in the street that are not being fed anything. They're not being taught anything because of the inability of their mothers
Exactly.
to hold a man of value that's willing to teach their kids anything.
I've been saying that for
Because
years.
they would rather swap them out because nigga lied.
He cheated.
And guess what? That man just goes and finds a family
And who works with
and
it.
some kids
And she
that
get
actually
it.
will listen.
what do you-
and those kids
You wouldn't
prosper.
want
I'm
you
sorry.
wouldn't mind your daughter dating a man who is doing those
A man
things
of value?
in that.
Hell no.
right.
Is he a man of value and of
Damn
means?
right.
Hell no.
But what if she is that type of person like I am? My emotional
Then
attachment.
I am gonna try to coach her out of
Out
those
that
before she
bullshit.
lose
Right.
that man.
Right.
Pause, cause you gotta put a shirt on.
But you don't know.
You gotta put a shirt on.
Hey, man.
Oh, he came out. He came out. He came out. He came
Hey,
out.
Van, how we got here, Van, for wrap it up? We're just on time. Let me hear you.
Okay, you did a comparative thing analysis of two different cultures. Now, first of all, America is a hypocrisy, and I'm gonna tell you why. When it comes down to this male, female, and this marriage stuff, I'm gonna tell you why. All of them slave owners, when they was owning us for 2-3 centuries, look at how many of them people had a big house with a nice wife, and they had about 18, 20 kids by all these slaves. Okay, it was big. That was regular. George Washington wasn't no exception to the rule. Thomas Jefferson wasn't no exception to the rule. That was the rule. Now the thing about Saudi Arabia, at least they formalized it so that people could be taken care of. Now them Saudi princes, when they marry them women, you can have up to 8 women. But guess what they got to do? They get an allowance. You got to put her in a home. You got to give her a yearly income.
8
Each
women.
one of them.
You got
Okay.
the bread. You should be
Yeah, you got to raise them. It's a whole different system. But this is a hypocrisy. We're playing like how many people you know